Air in West Plains, your authorized Generac dealer today.
Are you currently wanting to buy or sell real estate? Seek help from the professional realtors at Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty. Their agents have decades of combined experience and are experts in all areas of real estate, including commercial real estate, farms, new construction, and of course, residential. So, if you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty at 1822 Porter Wagoner Boulevard in West Plains.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. Because you do anything for your kids. And that's why it's important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I will help make it easy and affordable to protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
Iron Brand Realty, now serving Arkansas and Missouri, has agents for all real estate transactions. Whether you're looking to buy or sell residential, commercial, or farmland, Iron Brand Realty has an agent that can help. Iron Brand Realty is conveniently located at 804 Porter Wagoner Boulevard in West Plains. Stop in and see us or call 417-372-8076. Iron Brand Realty is proud to support Zizzer Athletics. Once a Zizzer, always a Zizzer.
Dedication, hard work, perfection, putting in the extra effort. All things that make a great football team. It also makes for a great roofing company. KT Roofing. Kevin Tyler, a proud Zizzer, and his crews will make sure the job is done right every time. They do all types of roofs, from shingles to metal, flat roofs, siding, and they do gutters too, all with the longest labor warranty in the area. Zizzer alumni, you get a 5% discount. For all your roofing needs, call KT Roofing, 256-3016.
Stuart Morrison Ready Mix has been serving the Ozarks for over 3 decades. Think about that. And takes great pride in producing quality concrete, offering competitive prices. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix is ready to help you with all your residential, commercial, or agriculture concrete and rock needs. Give them a call today, 256-8171. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix, where you get concrete results every time.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry, here for every Ozark athlete with a team of 7 expert providers on call 24/7. When injuries happen, we're ready to get you back in the game. Trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pyatt, and I'm proud to be the Zizzers team physician. As a parent, I know how important it is to feel confident in your child's safety. That's why we're out there watching every play, every move to ensure your loved one is safe on the field. Your athlete's health is our top priority.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Fall night back here with Harlan Hutchinson. We're in Poplar Bluff where the Mules take on the West Plains Zizzers. And Harlan, the captains, are at the middle of the field. Beautiful place to play. My gosh, I didn't know this was a pretty new place, but it is.
Well, the high school, that new gymnasium is kind of the house that Tyler Hansborough built.
Yeah.
And that's easy to understand. But they have, and so many other big schools anymore, Paul, have first-class facilities, and this one certainly, I wouldn't think takes a back seat to any of them. They've got whatever you'd want to have, it looks like, in the layout of the groundwork here.
Well, I was talking to some of the guys when I was walking in the gate, and they were talking about going to the very first Joy Dog Food Classic, and they got to play against Larry Johnson in the first round. And they said he only had 43.
Well, guy probably had to play the next day, you know.
Yeah. Well, they had to play 3 days in a row back then. You know, they played Thanksgiving night, and then they played Friday and Saturday, and that was a lot of fun, even though it was in the gym back in the very first one was in the high school gym, and it was packed for 3 nights. But he just remembered coming over to West Plains and watching Poplar Bluff play against Larry Johnson back in whatever year it was.
Some of the best college basketball players
have gone through that gym.
At the Civic Center for that very tournament back especially in the late 80s and early 90s. That thing had some, like you said, Larry Johnson, and there was no player bigger in the country than Larry Johnson. By the time, I believe he may have actually been Player of the Year in college basketball one of the seasons before he graduated.
When he was at UNLV. He was the Player of the Year at UNLV. But anyway, let's talk a little football. The Zizzers come in 3-3, and as you said, Harlan, unfortunately, I didn't get to watch last week, or I should say, fortunately, I didn't get to watch because you said it wasn't pretty.
There weren't many aspects of the game that really broke West Plains' direction. Bolivar never turned the ball over. West Plains fumbled it away once and threw 5 interceptions in the ball game. And I just chalked that up. You can say, yeah, West Plains played really poorly, and they didn't play very good. But I think you also have to give a good amount of credit to Bolivar, their coaching staff, and they had them ready for what West Plains like to do, especially throwing the football, and they picked off 5 passes.
Zizzers are going to kick the ball away to start the ball game. The Bluff is going to defend, which I think would be looks to me like it would be the east goal. We'll go for that. Set to kick it away, number 8 for the West Plains Zizzers. That's Chase Larson. Ball set on the 40-yard line. Larson comes to kick it away. It's a high one. It's going to be a deep one. It's going to be not fielded. It's going to bounce around and picked up at the 4. Up the middle of the field, and now Zizzers are right there. The tackle's made about the 14-yard line. Play made there by number 7 for the West Plains Zizzers. That's Ethan Miller. So the Mules are going to start in a hole here on their first possession.
Jacob Moore was also in on that tackle, and that was, I got it, you take it, right between them, and that puts West Plains in a great spot here and puts Poplar Bluff in a hole to start the game.
So the Bluff Mules will have the ball start the game. They can send 3 receivers to the left side, 2 receivers to the right. Quarterback in the backfield, that's number 7, Jay Edmondson.
He can run, too.
Yeah, he can run and throw. Handoff on the jet sweep. Nice play made there by the defense as he picks up 3, crosses the 15 to the 17-yard line. Ball was carried there by Xavier Jones, sophomore inside runner, and he picks up 3, and it brings up second down and 7.
Remind me, there's something I want to ask you.
Okay.
About formations and the importance or the difference between lining up under center and lining up in the spread formation in the backfield.
They come out with 5 wide receivers again, single quarterback in the backfield. Zizzers may have jumped off sides, but they didn't. No call made. Pass down the middle. It's going to be caught and knocked away, or he made the catch. The ball is received there by number 1 for the Mules. That's Dylan Hall. Over the middle, a nice tackle made, but unfortunately he held on to the ball, and it's a 1st and 10 out at the 30.
Jackson Taylor made the stop, made a good hit, good throw on the play, and Poplar Bluff has a first down. Does it affect your ability to run the ball if you're lined up under center as opposed to lining up in the spread? Does it affect the way your linemen have an opportunity to block on running plays?
It doesn't really affect the way they have an opportunity to block. What it does is it affects the defensive linemen have more opportunity to adjust to the formation with the quarterback in the shotgun like he is right there. And then you let him sprint out to the sideline, and he picks up 9, and Judd's able to run him down. But like I said, Harlan, it's one of those situations where the quarterback under center, he really only has 2 options, turn and hand it off or drop back and throw.
Right.
When he's in the shotgun or the spread set, he can drop back and throw, he can hand it off, and they can also run inside and outside reverses with the wide receivers, which they've already done once. 5 receivers, 3 right, 2 left. Quarterback in the shotgun again. Calls for the ball. Step back. He's going to look left. Throws left. Over the head of the intended receiver. Once again headed there for Dylan Hall. And it falls incomplete and brings up 3rd down and 1 from their own 39-yard line.
This quarterback, Jay Edmondson, is a 6', 178-pound senior. They have 19 seniors on this football team. But in spite of that, all that experience, they've had a 2-4 season so far.
And I'll be honest with you, I looked at who they played, and a lot of those teams they played have winning records. So it's a little deceiving because they played some pretty good teams to start with. Anyway, we got a 3rd down and 1. Shotgun formation again by Edmondson. Man in motion. He fakes. He runs it up the middle. No, that's not Edmondson. That's the running back. Number 22 who's been in there. That's Devin Ferguson. And Ferguson is stopped short of the first down, and it's going to bring up a 4th down, and they're going to say 4th and 1. And it looks like the Mules are going to go for it, Harlan, here on a 4th and 1 early. They got to cross the 40 for a 1st and 10.
Well, it's short yardage, obviously, but if they don't make it, they're really giving West Plains a chance to get a toehold on this game early.
We're at 9:30 in the first quarter. No score. Mules have had the ball the entire first quarter. Now they go to the 3 receivers right, 1 receiver left, running back in the backfield. They're going to try to hand off, sweep to the right side. Zizzers are there to make the play, but can't make it before he crosses the 40. He does pick up 2, and that'll be a 1st and 10 on 4th and 1, and the Mules have the ball out to their own 42-yard line.
We've seen a lot of teams try to attack the edge of West Plains defense this year, and on that play on 4th and short, they had to get it, and that's what they did. They ran around the right end.
3 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Drops the throw. Throws it down the middle. Wide open, but overthrown. The ball was intended there for number 9. That's Spencer Nunn. And unfortunately, the free safety had no idea which guy to cover because there were 2 guys going down the hash mark, both of them wide open.
And if he had had a little helium in that ball and given him a chance to run under it, that would have been 6 easy because the receiver, he got past the secondary going down the left hash mark. He was wide open.
3 receivers left side, 2 receivers right. They've been in one of these formations all night long. Edmondson takes a snap, looks to throw. Pressure comes from the outside. Throws it to the sideline. It's incomplete, intended there for number 10. That's Hunter Clifford. It falls incomplete, and that brings up 3rd down and 10 from the 42-yard line, and the Zizzer defense needs to make a play right here.
They got a little pressure on the quarterback that time and made him roll out to his right and throw on the run. And, quarterbacks can make that throw, but that is a much tougher pass than just sitting back, looking around, and picking out who you want to throw
Jackson
it to.
Hunter and Warren Lawson putting some pressure on the quarterback. Looks like the Zizzers are going to bring 4. Drops the throw. Down the middle it's intended, and it's going to be incomplete, almost caught, then almost intercepted. And the Zizzers force a 4th and 10, and it looks like the Mules may punt this one away.
I think if Jackson Taylor hadn't come in there at the very end and hit him, I think he was going to catch that ball.
He was going to catch it, yeah.
And that would have been an unbelievable catch as he was falling down to the ground.
Yeah, he was on the ground when the ball hit his hands, and it was knocked out of there. 4th and 10. The ball at the 42. High kick. And it hit the defender. And I was going to say that's an interference, fair catch interference, as the ball hit the defender in the helmet, and that's going to give the Zizzers a good opportunity with good field position here on their first try of this first half.
So that'll be a major penalty from the spot of the foul, and that should put it up around the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
And West Plains will have a really good starting position here in their first drive of the first quarter. Last week, West Plains just could not get into the groove throwing the football and rushing the football. It was like Bolivar was trying to take away that pass, playing zone defense and making West Plains try to beat them running the ball, and they just couldn't do it.
Zizzers come out with a receiver left, 1 receiver right, I formation. Jones is under center. Turns, hands deep in the eye to Remy. Remy Wilson maybe got two as he crosses the 40 to the 42-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8. And it looks like the Mules are going to stuff the line of scrimmage because they had 4 men inside the tackles on that first play.
Yeah, I didn't watch to see how tight the linebackers got, but it's 2nd down and long, so they may loosen up just a little bit here.
2nd down and 8. Snap back. Wilson this time left side. He's going to lose the 2. He gained +2. So there's a loss of 4 on that play, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Zizzers from their own. Well, make it 3rd down and 11 from the 39.
That time the right guard pulled going to his left, and the lineman just waited. He waited until the guard was gone, and he just shot through there, no one in front of him, and made the play for a loss. And now West Plains looking at 3rd down and about 11.
3rd and 11, they got to get to the 50 for a 1st and 10. They come up with 2 men to the right side. 1 receiver left, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Jones drops the throw, screen pass in the flat.
Wow.
He's got some room to run, but he couldn't get there. He got there. They're going to give him the 50, I think, Harlan. The official on the far side says that's enough for a 1st down, and he says move the sticks as the Zizzers cross the 50-yard line on a nice play by number 24. That's Jackson Taylor, who made a lot of that on his own.
Almost, well, the last half of it all on his own because he decided to bounce outside. He got hit, and I thought the play was over, but he kept going and got the 1st down by about a yard.
Into the ball game, number 34, Rhett Erickson. He plays that tight end position. It looks like the Zizzers are going to go with 2 tight ends and 2 wide receivers. Unbalanced line to the left side, I formation. Turn, hand deep in the eye. Wilson up the middle. This time Wilson gets about, I'm going to give him 6 as he gets down to the Mule 43-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down, and we're going to call it a long 4.
West Plains offensive line won the push battle that time. They moved the line in the pile down the field, and Remy was patient and just waited for the pile to move a little bit, and he moved it up the field very well. Now it's 2nd down and about 4.
2nd down and 4. In the backfield now is Jackson Taylor. Motion man is Stoffer. And we got a flag, a legal procedure as Stoffer went in motion. They threw the flag, and that's a mark off of 5, and it brings up 2nd down and 9. Now from the 47-yard, make it the 48-yard line.
They call that delay of game?
No, they called it illegal procedure.
Oh, okay.
We won't get to see many signs because we're on the opposite side of the press box.
Yeah, we were.
We're on the wrong side of the field.
Yeah, the important people are on the other side facing the referee.
Yeah. We could have been on the roof over there.
Yeah.
Jones under center. Stoffer in motion. Jones drops the throw. Nobody coming. Looks down the middle. He throws it for Moore. It's overthrown, incomplete. Number 13, Jacob Moore, was there, but the ball was just out of his reach, falls incomplete, and it brings up 3rd down and 9 now from the 49-yard line. We still got 5:55 to go in quarter number 1. No score in the ball game.
Isaiah threw that 50 yards in the air with no trouble, but just led him by about a yard or 2. By the way, on that play, great job by the offensive line pass blocking.
Nobody got close.
Isaiah had all the time of the world. He could have took more time, but great job of pass blocking that time for West Plains.
3rd and 9 from the 49 of the Mules. Remy in the backfield. Jones under center. Stoffer goes in motion. They fake both plays. They throw it in a slant to Moore. Moore has the 1st down and more. He's across the 35 down to the 34, and there's going to be a hold against the West Plains Zizzers, I think, or a face mask, one of the two. Face mask is what the back says. I saw the indication he was giving the umpire or the referee the indication of a face mask, so that's going to add on some yardage, and the Zizzers have now moved inside the 30-yard line where it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 29.
We had some chances we're not in the red zone yet, but we had some chances and got the ball deep into Bolivar territory last week. Could not get it in the end zone, so let's see what they do here. Alex Judd is splitting out wide to the left side here.
Got 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Motion across the formation. Quick pitch to Remy. He's got a little blocker in front. He's going to be knocked down at the 25, so actually a gain of about 4. It looks like it may be a bigger play than that, but he gets knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 4 and brings up 2nd down. And look, we must have a flag on the play because they're looking at things. Yep, I'll bet it's.
Oh, hit below the knees, I guess it was.
They're trying to give an indication. It must be against the
it's against
Mules.
Poplar Bluff,
Yeah. He's going to mark off half the distance to the goal, and that's going to put the ball all the way down to the 12-yard line, hit below the waist against the Mules, so that's a big penalty, and the Zizzers now have it 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. And Harlan, I didn't see that, but I like it.
Well, things are breaking our way here in the first quarter.
That's what happens when you're on the road, right?
Oh, yeah.
Inside fake. Jones right up the middle. Jones inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line. The big guy, wears number 9, picks up about 4, and it brings up a second down. Now they're going to mark him at the 10, so it actually a gain of 3, and it brings up second down and about 7 to go.
I've been a little surprised this season that Isaiah has not taken the ball more himself, because with his size, especially,
and he's a good runner.
And he's a very good runner. So we've seen him run it a little bit more in recent weeks.
Second down and 7 from the 10. Jones under center, fakes, rolls right, throws it in the flat. The ball's caught and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Alex Judd.
Was it Judd?
Yep.
Number 41? No, it's 34. 34. Who's that for the Zizzers? That's
I thought it
Rhett
was
Erickson.
It was Rhett Erickson.
Yeah, Erickson goes in for the touchdown from 9 yards out, and the Zizzers are on the board from 10 yards out, and the Zizzers are on the board first with 4:30 to go in quarter number 1. Zizzers line up in the swinging gate formation. You talk about Judd, he's the long snapper for extra points, kickoffs, and punts as well. Doing the kicking tonight is number 8. That's Chase Larson, right footer. Jones to hold. Snaps back, kicks up. Uh-oh. They say it's good. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Hi, this is Anna. It's our fall savings event going on now through October 15th. Huge savings like 20% off on all furniture, sofas, recliners, love seats, TV stands, and bedroom sets. The savings continue with up to $400 off Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Hurry in and save in West Plains or in Mountain Grove stores, or go online at HawkinsHomeAndLawn.com.
Hawkins Home and Lawn. Best brands, best service since 67.
It's time to get tough with Coyote tractors. Hi, this is Reese. Now is the time to check out the DK Series 40 to 58 horsepower, industry-leading 6-year unlimited hour powertrain warranty Coyote tractors. Now through October 31st, get 0% financing up to 84 months, or up to $5,200 cash back, or a free loader. Stop in and see my parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lynch Equipment in West Plains. Coyote, we dig dirt.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here. The kickoff's the deep one. It's fielded by one of the deep backs. That's number 22 for the Mules. He's one of the starting running backs. That's Ferguson. He takes it back to the, where are they going to mark him? The 28-yard line, 29, somewhere around in there. They're going to put it down at the 29. It's going to be 1st and 10 Mules. And they trail the Zizzers 7-0 as the Zizzers went down the field on their first possession, put points on the board.
Got a big crowd here tonight. We've got a first-hand look at the home section across the way. I saw a lot of people with red shirts walking in here.
There's a bunch of them down to our right. 1st and 10 for the Mules. They go to a somewhat traditional formation, quarterback, running back. Quarterback rolls right, throws right. Judd's there to make the play just as he released the ball, and he overthrows, intended for, once again, number 1, Dylan Hall, incomplete. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line for the Mules.
You know, the difference between a senior and a sophomore in a play like that, they get through the line, they got a straight shot at the quarterback, and all they're thinking is putting a hit on him. Alex Judd pulled up at the end of that play and just tapped the quarterback with his hand.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been roughing the passer and a 15-yard penalty. We've got 3:54 to go in the first quarter. Zizzers on top, 7-0 here from Poplar Bluff. Edmondson has a man come stand next to him. They're going to throw the ball down again toward the sideline. It's going to be caught and hit immediately. The reception there by number 12. That's Derek Burton. Senior wide receiver went up and got that one, brought it down, and that's enough for a first down as it's out to the 39-yard line, so it's a pickup of 11 on the play.
Ethan Miller made the immediate tackle, but the receiver got enough yardage before the ball came to him to have the first down. So the Mules back to their own 39-yard line on first down.
I think the Mules are going to throw the ball around a little bit tonight, Harlan. First and 10 from the 39, their own 39, inside 3:25 to go. He's going to drop the throw. Brescher comes, steps up inside. Zizzers get him, however, dropping for a loss back to the 40 or 36-yard line. So the Zizzers brought a little heat, and that time Watson, Judd, and
Jackson
Hunter put the pressure on. Good play defense there.
He moved up in the pocket. They flushed him out of the pocket, and he looked like he was going to run the ball. And Jackson Hunter, who was behind the play, chased him down from behind and got him around the ankles and got some help. Good play defensively, and now it's second down and long.
Second down and about 13. The ball at the 36-yard line. Edmondson, pressure comes again. Quick slant, wide open over the middle. Caught there by number 20 for the Mules. That's Colt Clifford, and he's got the first down as he crosses the 50-yard line, and the Mules are now in Zizzer territory at the 49.
Well, that kind of play will put the brakes on your linebackers a little bit. They'll have to honor that pass across the middle, because if they're not there, there's nothing else there. It's just one-on-one. And West Plains, so far, have done a pretty good job putting pressure on the quarterback just with their front four people, but we'll see what Poplar Bluff does here on first down.
First and 10 from the Zizzer 49. Shotgun again. Calls for the ball. Snap back. Going to look. Oh, that's not the quarterback. That's the running back. Number 20 in the ball game picks up 10 yards down to the 40-yard line. That play was snapped directly to Colt Clifford. Clifford, the running back, or one of the wide receivers, however you want to look at it, picks up 9, makes it second down and 1 from the Zizzer 40-yard line.
I ought to point out, too, we're talking about West Plains and their roster numbers somewhere around 40, give or take a little bit. Poplar Bluff is about in the same boat. They don't have very big numbers.
No, they don't. Both rosters look about the same size-wise. Snap back. Edmondson throws it to the right flat, caught there at the 35, chased out of bounds at the 30. They're going to mark him at the 33-yard line, and that's enough for another Mule first down. And this kid can throw the football around a little bit, Harlan.
Yeah, it'll be imperative to keep putting pressure on him tonight as best we can, and that'll necessitate blitzing with your linebackers every now and then. That time we brought the blitz, but couldn't get to him.
Didn't get to him, and he turned right in front of the corner, made the catch, then chased out of bounds at the 32-yard line. First and 10. Motion, snap, handoff on the jet sweep into the secondary, inside the 20, down to the, we're going to say 17-yard line. That time they took advantage of the Zizzers' pressure. Pressure came from the left. He ran to the right, and he gets all the way down to the 19, where it's first and 10 for the Mules.
A sophomore, Xavier Jones, 5'7", 143, and he turned that corner and he hit the nitrous switch, and he ran by some people, and luckily somebody got just enough to clip him and knock him down.
Because if he doesn't trip up right there, he's in. Ball at the 19-yard line, first and 10 for the Mules. Inside a minute to go in the ball in the first quarter. Snap. Quick throw to the outside. Caught there by the wide receiver, and there's a bunch of Zizzers to knock him out of bounds. They're going to actually lose a yard, make it a loss of 2 yards back to the 21, so that's a loss of 2. Brings up second down and 11 from the 21.
I've never understood why teams run short passes to the short side of the field. I've never understood that. You got the sideline actually playing defense for the defense, and you got more people over there. I've never understood that.
Especially in high school, because the hash marks are closer to the sideline than they are in college and the pros. Second down and 12. Pressure comes up the middle. not there in time. Throws it into the end zone, touchdown. So a 21-yarder for the Mules makes it a 7-6 ball game with 31 seconds to go here in quarter number 1.
And he was wide open in the back of the end zone on that pass play.
That was Hunter Clifford on the receiving end of the pass from Edmondson. From 21 yards away. They're going to kick the extra point. Snap back, kick up. Ooh, I believe it's good. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Want to make a lasting impression with your business? Elevate your brand with creative design and printing services from the Ozark Horse Trader. Business cards that leave a mark, exquisite business stationery that speaks class, envelopes that make a statement, invitations that captivate. Your choices are limitless. The Ozark Horse Trader's professional typesetting and design services will set you apart, and top-notch printing and finishing will bring your vision to life. The Ozark Horse Trader, your vision on print. In West Plains and at ozarkhorsetrader.com.
Today more than ever, it's important to keep you and your family healthy. Be proactive and help prevent sickness from viruses by taking all natural supplements from JB's Health Mart. Wellness Formula has the necessary vitamins and supplements to help build a strong immune system. Wellness Formula has an all-in-one solution with zinc, vitamin C, D3, vitamin K, and more. Get it today at JB's Health Mart at 1504 Preacher Row Boulevard and discover the JB's difference.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hudson. We got a tie ball game with 31 seconds to go in the first quarter. 7-7 as the Mules got the touchdown and the extra point. They're set to kick off. Deep for the West Plains Zizzers. And we may have another one of those handed off deals. It's a deep one. It's going to be fielded by the Zizzers. Coming up the middle is number 24 for West Plains, and I can't ever remember who that's. Oh, Jackson Taylor. Excuse me very much. Taylor brings it back to the 31-yard line, 32-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for West Plains.
Can you believe how fast football season has gone by?
I know. We're in week 7.
Crazy. We were at Mountain Home for the first game just
yesterday,
like the other day.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for the West Plains Zizzers from the 32. 24 seconds to go first quarter. Zizzers look to the sideline, get the play. Jones calls for the ball, and we got a timeout taken by Poplar Bluff.
They didn't have enough people on the field.
They only had 10, didn't they? That'd have been our advantage. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzers. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hudson. We got back just in time, Harlan, to see the Zizzers try to run the option to the short side of the field. And we lost 2, and we're going to bring up 2nd down in about 10 or 12. And I don't think we'll have another play. In fact, that's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
You deserve rock star images, and Patty Ingles Photography can make that happen. Patty Ingles' work has been nationally published in Senior Inspire Magazine, Shutter Magazine, Senior Year Magazine, as well as many accolades in the photography community. Your senior deserves the best, so book your senior session today with the best. Patty Ingles Photography. Find her work and book your session online now at pattyingles.com. And check out the Zizzers Zone for more images from Zizzer Sports.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hey, this is Maddie. If you are looking for comfort, durability, and protection to get you through your workday, Ariat brand workwear and boots are up for the job. We have a large variety of the best boots for any job. Lace up or pull on, we have you covered. Plus, Ariat shirts, jackets, vests, work pants, sweatshirts, and hoodies.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hutchinson. We're in Poplar, Bluff, Missouri, where the Mules and the Zizzers are tied 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. In Harlan, that was a pretty good first quarter to watch.
It's pretty even,
Yeah.
and the scoreboard shows the same thing. It's 7-7. Both teams have been able to move the football a little bit, and I think you're right. We're going to have to cover the pass better the rest of this game because Bluff does have the ability to throw the ball.
Second down at 12. Motion man across the formation. Jones calls for the snap. Quick pass out here to Taylor, and he's going to be wound up and tackled. This time he's not going to get away, and he's going to be brought down, and ball's loose, but he got back on top of it, and it'll bring up a third down. And they're marking him all the way. Oh, wait a minute. They're marking him all the way back there.
He got hit
at the 32
and moved backward, and they're going to spot the ball where the play ended.
Yeah, at the 29. That's what happens when you're on the road.
I thought you said that was a good thing.
Well, it was the first quarter. Second quarter is a little different. Third down, and about 13. Jones under center. Two receivers right, two receivers left. Fake. Drop the throw. Jones looks down the middle. He's got a man down the middle of the field. Oh,
that's got to be.
Yeah. They tackled more, and the defender can't believe they threw the flag. He must have watched the Chiefs last week. Anyway, so it's going to be pass interference against the Mules. That'll give the Zizzers a 1st and 10 after the 15-yard mark-off.
About anybody that's watching this game here, even if you're on the Poplar Bluff side, would have been at the very least tempted to throw a flag on that play because it was pretty obvious. All the way down at the 30-yard line of Poplar Bluff, but it'll be marked from the line of scrimmage 15 yards.
Yeah, I've noticed in the college now sometimes they do the spot foul thing on pass interference.
I don't know how that works right now in college.
I don't either. I'm going to have to do some research on that. Anyway, it's 1st and 10 for the Zizzers from their own 43, make it 44-yard line. Jones turns, hands to Remy deep in the eye. Remy crosses the 50. He's going to get about 8 or 9. He's going to get 8 as he gets to the 48-yard line of the Mules. That'll bring up 2nd down and 2. And you like to see that on 1st and 10 when you pick up 8.
Maddox Hawkins led through the hole that time on the offensive line. He pulled, and boy, did he ever clear a nice path that time.
He had a good block out here on the perimeter. Zizzers quickly to the line of scrimmage. They look to the sideline for the play from Coach Wyatt. 2nd down, 2 from the Mule 48. Snap. Jones is going to keep. Jones has got the 1st down and more. So the big man takes it all the way down to the 42-yard line. So that's a pickup of 6, and it gives the Zizzers another 1st down.
See, that's what I'm talking about because he can get that kind of yardage for you. Big
what do they list him? I got to look. What do they list him at, 6'2"? Oh, they don't have the weights and stuff. But I think our program has him at 6'2" and like 220 or 225.
I don't think he's that heavy, but he is a big, solid kid, that's for sure.
1st and 10 from the 42 of the Mules. Bad snap. Jones has to just put it up under his belly, and he's lucky to get to the line of scrimmage and maybe get a yard as they're going to mark him at the 40.5. So that's a pickup of 1.5, and it'll bring up 2nd down and about 7.5, 8.5 to go. These guys haven't read the book where you put it on the marker.
Well, they haven't been over our way.
That's true. These are Southeast Missouri officials. 2nd down. We're at 9:26 to go in the first half. Zizzers and the Mules tied at 7. Zizzers come out, 3 receivers to the left side, 1 receiver way over there on the right. Jones in the backfield with Wilson. Snap. Jones looks over the middle. Moore has it. Uh-oh. And the ball is fumbled, and the Mules fall on it. Zizzers are asking for an incomplete pass,
That's a fumble.
and the referees don't agree. They said that's a fumble. Moore turns it over on the fumble. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mules from their own 24-yard line.
First turnover of the night, early in the second quarter. And Jacob Moore caught the ball and took probably 2 full steps.
Yeah.
And then the ball came out. So that's the reason for the fumble call.
The free safety put his helmet right on the football. It popped out. And the only people around the ball were the purple. They are purple, aren't they, Mules?
I'd say it's more of a maroon.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a dark color.
They look like Mountain Grove out there a little.
It does, doesn't it? Yep. 1st and 10. Motion. They jet sweep. Zizzers are there quickly.
Wow.
Actually, a loss on the play of about 1 as the Zizzers defense came up quickly that time. I think that was number 7. Once again, that's Ethan Miller. Came up from his cornerback position, made the stop, and brings up 2nd down and 12 from the 22-yard line, their own 22.
There's our KT Roofing hit of the week, probably. Jacob Moore came through and really put a pop on the ball carrier.
Yes, he did. That's a candidate. Quarterback's going to throw. Looking down the middle. Throws it. Going to be intercepted by Moore. Moore has the pick, and then he is popped by the offensive lineman, but Moore has the interception, takes it back to the 32-yard line. So Moore coughs it up on the fumble, then he gets it right back with the interception, and the Zizzers have the ball 1st and 10 at the Mule 32-yard line.
I was watching Jacob on that play as it developed. He was just sitting back there at safety, and he was watching the quarterback, and it looked like he had an idea of what was coming, and he really played that well.
He did. He stayed back there in that free safety position, stepped right in front of the receiver, made a nice catch, returned the ball, 1st and 10 West Plains. Now we got a timeout on the field, and I don't know why. We got an equipment problem. Number 9's being told he's got to go off. That's because they had 12. The back judge is counting them now. 1st and 10 West Plains. 8:19 to go. Inside handoff. Wilson. Up the middle. Gets kind of wrapped up around the legs around the 30. Drags them all the way down to the 27. So that's a pickup of about 5 and brings up 2nd down and 5 for the West Plains Zizzers here in the second quarter of a tie ball game. 7-7 here in the second quarter.
We haven't really looked to throw the ball too much here in the first half, but that running game just never got started last week. We've seen some signs of life here in the first half.
Zizzers come out in the I formation, tight end to the right side. Fullback in front of Wilson. Turn, handoff, power I, drop. Wilson is going to get, they're going to say he went down at the 23-yard line.
Pretty close.
He rolled around for another couple of yards, but they're not going to give it to him. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 23. That's one of those deals where if your elbow, your knee, or your foot, or your ankle doesn't touch the ground, you can still go. And he thought he could. 3rd down and 1, Harlan. Is this your play?
This is it.
Okay. Jones is under center. 3rd and 1. Guess what? Harlan is 8 for 8 this year.
Oh, he broke through.
He's still running. Jones is all the way down to the 11-yard line on the quarterback sneak. He picks up 15 on the quarterback keeper.
Sneak. Man, that's a great play.
Now they're going to mark him at the 12, so still 1st and 10 from the 12. And Jones is limping a little bit, Harlan, so don't run him again.
Okay, we'll give him some time to get over that.
Yeah, don't call that sneak this play. 1st and 10 from the 12. Zizzers with an opportunity to go ahead with points right here. 3 receivers left side, a very tight formation. Jones, motion man, turns, hands to Wilson. Wilson, nice cut. Gets inside the 10, down to about the 6-yard line. He could have been tackled at the line of scrimmage, but he made a nice move to avoid a tackle and get all the way to the 6.
That was an excellent play call that time because it wasn't a big hole on the right side, a little counter play, but Remy has learned last couple of years it's important to be patient, and he hesitated just long enough for that hole to open up so he could get through it.
And if you're going to run behind Jackson Hunter, number 74. Wilson, or not Wilson, this is Tyler. And they're going to mark him out of bounds at the 1. He didn't get in. I thought he got in, but they said Jackson Taylor is short, but it is a first and goal from the 1. Zizzers with an opportunity to take the lead with 5:50 to go in the half. Jones is under center, toe-to-toe splits by the lineman. Guess what? Harlan called it, and the Zizzers have scored. Jones from a yard out, and the Zizzers go in front 13-7.
Well, they turned the ball over, but they got it right back on a turnover, and now West Plains has taken the lead, and we've got a Mule on the ground down by the goal line. So they'll come out and check him out. We'll take a break here with the score. West Plains 13 and Poplar Bluff 7. Back in 1 minute. Make that 90 seconds on KDY.
Has your partner complained that you snore rather loudly at night? Do you feel sluggish throughout the day? Sleep apnea affects 1 in 3 people worldwide. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment specializes in the latest equipment to treat sleep apnea. They will teach you how to use it properly and how to keep your supplies clean and working properly. Don't wait, sleep well, and stay healthy. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment cares. It's in their name.
Iron Brand Realty, now serving Arkansas and Missouri, has agents for all real estate transactions. Whether you're looking to buy or sell residential, commercial, or farmland, Iron Brand Realty has an agent that can help. Iron Brand Realty is conveniently located at 804 Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains. Stop in and see us or call 417-372-8076. Iron Brand Realty is proud to support Zizzer Athletics. Once a Zizzer, always a Zizzer.
At Domino's Pizza, it's time for spring cleaning. Yep, out with the old and in with the new. New York-style pizza, that is. Try the all-new New York-style pizza in medium, large, and extra large. Domino's New York-style pizza. Bigger slices means bigger bites. It's at Domino's in West Plains and Mountain Grove. New York-style pizza. Domino's. Oh, yes, we did.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here, the injured player Case O'Neill. He's being walked off the field on his own power, helped a little bit by the training staff for the Mules. Zizzers are going to go for the extra point. They're going to kick it. Judd over the ball. Jones to hold. Larson to kick. Zizzers on top, 13-7. 5:41 to go, second quarter. Snap. Kick is up, and I believe it's good. It is. We'll be back in a minute. Uh-oh, got a flag. We better stay here. We got something going on. The umpire did not like something there. Flag was thrown.
I thought maybe somebody went up someone's back to try to block.
Jumped over?
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike against the Mules. Extra point's good. That means they'll mark it off on the kickoff. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hutchinson. The ball sits now at the 45-yard line of the Mules as Larson going to kick it away after the 15-yard penalty. And he's going to kick it deep into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 Mules at the 20-yard line, I do believe.
Should be.
Yeah. So the Mules are going to have it 1st and 10. There's 5:41 to go in the first half. Zizzers on top, 14-7. Both teams have committed one turnover. The Zizzers a fumble, and the Mules an interception, which led to the touchdown.
This game has moved along pretty well. We're at just now 7:45, and we're down to 5 minutes to go in the half.
I was going to say, we'll be at halftime by 8 o'clock, I think, Harlan.
Let's see if Bluff wants to come out and throw the ball here right off the bat.
Not this time. Straight handoff to number 20. That's Colt Clifford. Clifford is across the 20 to the 24-yard line, and he's wanting the officials. Oh, that wasn't Clifford. That was Ferguson, number 22. And he's asking the officials why he didn't get a face mask call. Did you see one?
I saw Alex Judd bulldog him, but I didn't see a face mask.
Okay. 2nd down and 6. The ball at the 24-yard line. Mules trail the Zizzers by 7.
And we have no free safety right now.
None. We've got 2 deep. We're playing a 2 deep zone. Motion. Going to throw the quick slant. Zizzers are all over it, and they miss the tackle. They cross the 30-yard line, or they're going to say he went out of bounds at the 29, so it's a loss or a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd down and a very, very short yard.
Ethan Miller came up to turn that play in, and he just got railroaded by the pulling guard that time.
Yeah, it looked like the Zizzers had plenty of people there, and then all of a sudden he's downfield and picks up 6. 3rd and 1. The ball resting at the 29.5. They got to get to the 30. Zizzers 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, 4 defensive backs. Mules in the shotgun. Inside handoff, they fake. They're going to run, and he just reached across. They're going to give him the yardage out to the 30.5, so he picks up a yard, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Mules. It looked like, to me, Harlan, we had him pinned about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Second effort, he made a lunge, and he stretched the ball out and got just enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 from the Zizzers, from their own 31-yard line. Zizzers on top, 14-7. We're at 4:35 to go in the first half. Pretty good ball game to watch here tonight from Poplar Bluff. Edmondson looks things over, takes a snap. He's going to throw. Then he's going to run because he had to because of the pressure. And he's going to take off, and he did a lot with nothing because he picks up about 12 and another 1st down for the Mules when the Zizzers should have had him tackled for a loss of about 7, and he picks up about 17.
They had him contained, but the room he found was right up the middle that time. So we had him bottled up, but he turns nothing into something.
Warren Larson and Judd had an opportunity that time and weren't able to make the play. 1st and 10 from the 43, their own 43. Quarterback, Edmondson, calls for the ball. He's going to throw. Down the middle of the field. Overthrows the wide receiver. Covered there pretty well there by Ethan Miller. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Stops the clock with 3:40 to go here in quarter number 2. Zizzers on top, 14-7.
Someone really buried the quarterback on that throw. Really good pressure on him that time. And the referee stood there and watched it. There wasn't anything bad about it. It was just a good, clean hit. And that throw, this quarterback, he can throw the ball 45, 50 yards down the field. without much effort. Very good arm.
And they got some guys that can run down there and catch it. 3 receivers to the right side in front of the Zizzer bench. Zizzers spread out across the formation. Snap. Looks for the quick throw. There's the slant, wide open. And breaks a tackle, crosses the 40. Ball's on the ground, but it's recovered. Ball was recovered by the Mules, and it'll be a first down at the West Plains 45-yard line.
A missed tackle cost West Plains a first down that time because they had him stopped short. But second effort, as he broke the first tackle, gave them the first down at the West Plains 45-yard line.
First and 10 for the Mules from the Zizzer 45. Zizzers get a man on the field late. Mules spread it out. Snap back. He's going to throw again. Looks right, throws right. Intended for the wide receiver. He's going to say he is out of bounds. No, reception is made, and that's another first down for the Mules on the throw and catch. And secondary's not covering very well, and we're not getting enough pressure, Harlan. We're kind of in the wrong end of the stick right here.
That was a quick pass to the right sideline, and it's hard to get pressure on quick throws like that. But if you're in the secondary, they've already burned us deep once, so we're a little bit leery about getting too tight on these wideouts.
3 receivers to the left side. That's the wide side of the field in front of the Bluff bench. Snap back. He looks left. He looks right. He looks back to the left. No pressure. Throws it over the middle. It's going to be caught, and it breaks the tackle down the sideline. One man to beat, but he's not able to do so. A nice play made there by number 7, Ethan Miller. And Ethan saved a touchdown, and the ball is going to be blown dead at the 10-yard line. So the Mules have it first and goal from the 11, and it'll be first and 10 from the 11. And the Zizzers got lucky there that Miller made the tackle when he did.
Because other guys missed the tackle about 15 yards up the field.
Yeah.
That turned into a much bigger play than it should have for Poplar Bluff.
Inside 2:45 to go in the first half. West Plains leads by 7, but the Mules are knocking on the door. Ball at the 11-yard line. They come with a running back in the backfield. And I think the Mules take time out. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Edgeler and Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains is known for selling the best tractor, Kubota. But Edgeler and Harper is also known for having the best service and parts for your Kubota tractor. So if you need service or parts for your Kubota tractor, lawnmower, UTV, Vermeer balers, or Cub Cadet mowers, the Edgeler and Harper Farm Equipment, Mountain Grove and West Plains.
Remember, we are names you can trust. Edgeler and Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Driving in the fall and winter months can be challenging. You never know what Mother Nature will bring each day. Make sure your tires have plenty of tread. Give Wilbanks Tire a chance to sell you a new set of tires. Once you buy a set of tires from Wilbanks Tire, you can come in anytime for free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once a customer of Wilbanks Tire, you will always be a customer of Wilbanks Tire. Wilbanks Tire, 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hudson. We're in the second quarter. 2:27 to go in the half. Zizzers lead 14-7, but the Mules have it first and 10 at the West Plains 11-yard line. The quarterback, number 7, Jay Edmondson. He's in the backfield by himself. Motion across the formation. They fake the sweep. They throw it the flat. Ball's recovered or caught, and then knocked out of bounds at the 1-2-yard line as the Zizzers had a couple of opportunities, once again, Harlan, to make the play and didn't. And it's going to set up a first or second down and goal, or second down and 1 from the 2.
We get there, we make contact, but we don't wrap up. And that's kind of what's happening on some of these tackle attempts. Trying to make the tackle with a hit instead of making the tackle with technique.
They're going to say first down. So it's first and goal from the 1. Mules have the ball at the West Plains 1-yard line on the throw and catch that was covered 10 yards. And we're at 2:18 to go. Clock starts. Mules have the ball. They go with a single running back in the backfield. That's Devin Ferguson. Ferguson steps over to the right side. Snap back. Quarterback keeps, and he's in the – no, he's not. He got tackled just short of the goal line. That's going to bring up second down. No gain on the play. And the Zizzers make the play, and it's going to be second down and goal from the 1 with less than 2 minutes to go in the first half.
They may even have lost about a half a yard on that play.
Well, the Mules have only got one timeout left, too, don't they? Then they take 2 already? Yeah, it says 1.
Yep.
Play clock down inside a minute 30, but they are on the 1 yard line. It's second down. Play clock at 20. Quarterback gets the play, comes to the field. Zizzers step up here defensively. They're going to go to the spread formation. Zizzers are going to bring heat. Snap back. Quarterback keeps. He's not in again. They're saying he's down at the 1.5 yard line, Harlan. It's going to be 3.5 yard to go with a minute to go in the half. And, of course, the Zizzers are slow getting up. They're marking the ball. How can it not be in the end zone? That ball is literally inches away.
43 seconds to go in the half.
And they can't run your play because the quarterback's not under center. 3rd and goal. Snap back. Inside handoff. And touchdown. Into the end zone. Devin Ferguson from 1 yard out. And it's a 13-14 ball game. Zizzers still lead by 1 with 27 seconds to go here at half.
That spread offense and that spread formation is good for a lot of things. It ain't a good goal line goal line offense, though.
Mules will attempt the extra point. Snap back. I believe it's blocked. And it's no good. It's blocked there, I think, number 47 for the
Dallas
West Plains Zizzers. Yes. Blocked this extra point. That's Dallas Roberts. And we'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
I'm Taylor Grubaugh. I am the 6th generation of my family to live right here in the Ozarks, and my roots run deep growing up on our family farm. Stop by and see us here at your locally owned Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealership in West Plains.
Together, let's drive.
And get great buys from the nice guys.
It's where to go and buy your car. Great service and best price by far. In West Plains Mo, it's where we are. Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet in West Plains.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzers. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
Kickoff's a line drive. Bounces around. It's rolling around, finally picked up by the Zizzers, and they're going the wrong direction. Oh, that wasn't pretty. Taylor gets tackled at the 3 yard line. Fortunately, Harlan, there's 21 seconds left, and Bluff only has 1 timeout.
It's far enough away from the goal line you could take a knee. So that's good.
Yeah.
But that takes away any mystery about what West Plains is going to do the last.
I was going to say, we're going to try to run off 21 seconds and not turn it over.
That would be fantastic.
Jones is under center. Jones takes a snap, takes a knee. Let's see if the Bluff calls timeout.
They can't stop it again anyway, so I don't know why they would.
Well, Bluff's walking to the sideline. West Plains is walking to the sideline. And it looks like that's the end of the first half. Zizzers lead 14-13. We'll be back in 3 minutes here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
a rock chip. It starts out so small and harmless, just a little blemish on the windshield. Then one day you climb in your car and your windshield looks like a road map. Crack after crack from side to side, top to bottom, and points in between. Don't let that happen. Go see Kevin at SMP Quality Auto Glass. He can fix rock chips and prevent it from running a race across your windshield. If you didn't catch it in time, don't worry, he installs new windshields too. SMP Quality Auto Glass. Show us your crack.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry, here for every Ozark athlete with a team of 7 expert providers on call 24/7. When injuries happen, we're ready to get you back in the game. Trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pyatt, and I'm proud to be the Zizzers team physician. As a parent, I know how important it is to feel confident in your child's safety. That's why we're out there watching every play, every move to ensure your loved one is safe on the field. Your athlete's health is our top priority.
Want to make a lasting impression with your business? Elevate your brand with creative design and printing services from the Ozark Horse Trader. Business cards that leave a mark, exquisite business stationery that speaks class, envelopes that make a statement, invitations that captivate. Your choices are limitless. The Ozark Horse Trader's professional typesetting and design services will set you apart, and top-notch printing and finishing will bring your vision to life. The Ozark Horse Trader, your vision on print. In West Plains and at ozarkhorsetrader.com.
Ever go into a store the people working are too busy to talk to you? It's like you don't even exist. Never a problem at JB's Health Mart. Have a question? Ask. The people make a difference at JB's Health Mart. For example, if you need to lose weight, let JB's help by just asking. Discover the JB's difference at JB's Health Mart. jbshealthmart.com and at 1504 Preacher Row Boulevard in West Plains.
Dedication, hard work, perfection, putting in the extra effort. All things that make a great football team. It also makes for a great roofing company, KT Roofing. Kevin Tyler, a proud Zizzer, and his crews will make sure the job is done right every time. They do all types of roofs, from shingles to metal, flat roofs, siding, and they do gutters too, all with the longest labor warranty in the area. Zizzer alumni, you get a 5% discount. For all your roofing needs, call KT Roofing, 256-3016.
Since 1981, Bell's Body Shop in West Plains has offered the very best in collision repair, hail damage repair, and paint. Today, the business is still thriving, being family-owned and operated, carrying on the legacy that Mark Bell built in his years of operation. So when you need body work done to your vehicle, there's only one name that should ring a bell. Bell's Body Shop on South 63 in West Plains. When there's a dent in what you drive, call 256-1335. Bell's Body Shop.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here at halftime with Harlan Hutchinson, and Harlan a very good first half. The Zizzers lead by 1 on the blocked extra point by the Zizzers right there near the end of the first half, and a pretty good football game. Each team's had 1 turnover, and the Zizzers were able to capitalize and go in and get points and lead by a point, 14-13.
It's pretty much dead even. I mean, the score reflects that, but I thought the play in the first half was pretty much even. Both teams turned the ball over one time. Both teams were able to move the football a little bit, but really 2 teams that match up pretty well. The second half, it'll be interesting to see how both teams decide to adjust because, West Plains really hasn't thrown the ball very much at all in the first half, Paul.
No, I was going to say, we've not punted. They punted once, and we played 2 full quarters, and the Zizzers lead by a point. You were talking a little bit about it, Harlan. We haven't put the ball in the air much, except a couple of little short passes, and the one completion that went to Moore down the middle, and he got popped, fumbled the ball, and turned it over. But then he goes and makes the interception, gets the ball right back, and the Zizzers go down and score.
We're probably, and it's understandable, a little gun-shy after last week. Now, of those 5 interceptions that the Zizzers threw last week, 2 of those 5 were tipped passes that went down the field and the safety came right to the safety. But that's still 5 turnovers on the interception plus the fumble last week. And I kind of got the sense that we were paying very close attention to taking better care of the football the first couple of quarters.
Yeah.
And you really can't blame Jacob for that fumble because he took a real lick right as he was going down after that completed pass play. So all in all, just pretty much right now it's flip a coin, but West Plains has a 1-point lead.
I was going to say, it looks like the Mules are going to make a notification. I think they had their, what do you call it, Hall of Fame induction ceremony last night. And that team from 2004 that won the state championship is now on the field, minus a couple. But anyway, Zizzers lead here by a score of 14-13. We'll be back in 4 minutes with more here on the halftime on the radio, KK.
The DK Series compact tractors, 45 to 55 horsepower. It's designed for those who demand performance. The DK Series are Coyote's most powerful compact tractors, up to 84 months or up to $5,200 cash back. So stop in today and see my parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lynch Equipment in West Plains. Coyote, we dig dirt.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC insured, free debit card and e-statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
If you happen to be in an accident, keep this in mind. You have a choice in who tows your vehicle, so make the right choice and call 256-7628 for J&J Recovery and Towing of West Plains. They answer the calls 24/7. They will get to you fast and take your vehicle to the destination of your choosing. So if you're in a wreck, breakdown, or whatever reason you might need a tow, make the right choice and call J&J Recovery and Towing 256-7628.
Out here in the Ozarks, your truck isn't just for show, it's a workhorse. At Bailey Chevrolet GMC, our trucks are built tough to handle the farm, the fields, and everything in between. Strong, reliable, and ready for the job. Get your truck at Bailey Chevrolet GMC, and together, let's drive.
This is John Bailey at Bailey Chevy GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs, home of the Bailey Factory.
Call 469-3111. Bailey team is gonna get it done.
Would you like images from tonight's game or any Zizzers sporting event? Go to thezizzerzone.com and order them. Patty Ingalls from Patty Ingalls Photography is working hard for you, the parents and family members, to ensure you have the very best images of your student on the field, in the gym, the pool, or the track. Patty will make sure those memories last forever with the very best in sports photography. Visit thezizzerzone.com and don't forget pattyingalls.com to book your senior session.
Want to make a lasting impression with your business? Elevate your brand with creative design and printing services from the Ozark Horse Trader. Business cards that leave a mark, exquisite business stationery that speaks class, envelopes that make a statement, invitations that captivate. Your choices are limitless. The Ozark Horse Trader's professional typesetting and design services will set you apart, and top-notch printing and finishing will bring your vision to life. The Ozark.
Has your partner complained that you snore rather loudly at night? Do you feel sluggish throughout the day? Sleep apnea affects 1 in 3 people worldwide. They will teach you how to use it properly and how to keep your supplies clean and working properly. Don't wait. Sleep well and stay healthy. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment cares. It's in their name.
The Zizzers play
tonight in Poplar, Bluff, and they lead the Mules by a score of 14-13 here at halftime. Kick the extra point. The Mules come right back on a 21-yard pass and catch from Edmondson to Clifford. Clifford the kick, 7-7 at the called it, special play. The quarterback sneak. Larson kicked the extra point, 14-7 at that time. And then just before half, Ferguson on a 1-yard run kick was blocked, and that gives the Zizzers the 1-point lead they have at the current time, 14-13 here at halftime. In Harlan, like I said, it's been a pretty good football game to watch.
It's when you're talking about the turnover breakdown, that's usually the differentiating factor in a ball game. That happened last week. But here tonight, both teams have taken fairly good care of the football. We've seen some flashes of what the quarterback, Jay Edmondson, can do for Poplar Bluff. He's dangerous with his feet, but he's also dangerous throwing the ball. You know, Paul, he's had a couple of guys, wide open, deep down the field on throws where he overthrew them. Now, a lot of the time you'll see a play like that, and the quarterback didn't get him the football. Not the case here with him. He's missed on 2 of those long passes, although he did connect on one, which resulted in a touchdown pass play as Poplar Bluff got on the board for the first time tonight.
The Zizzers lead by a score of 14-13. We'll be back in 3 minutes here at half on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Edgelern Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains is known for selling the best tractor, Kubota. But Edgelern Harper is also known for having the best service and parts for your Kubota tractor. So if you need service or parts for your Kubota tractor, lawnmower, UTV, Vermeer balers, or Cub Cadet mowers, the Edgelern Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains.
Remember, we are names you can trust. Edgelern Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Do you have anxiety or often feel down? L-theanine is an amino acid that can help ease anxiety, stress, and reduce insomnia. The people at JB's Health Mart can help you find natural remedies, including L-theanine, to help with this common ailment. If you haven't been to JB's Health Mart, discover the JB's difference, where people help you with knowledge and expertise. JB's Health Mart, where the health shops smart. 1504 Preacher Row Boulevard in West Plains.
Dedication, hard work, perfection, putting in the extra effort. All things that make a great football team. It also makes for a great roofing company, KT Roofing. Kevin Tyler, a proud Zizzer, and his crews will make sure the job is done right every time. They do all types of roofs, from shingles to metal, flat roofs, siding, and they do gutters too, all with the longest labor warranty in the area. Zizzer alumni, you get a 5% discount. For all your roofing needs, call KT Roofing, 256-3016.
A rock chip. It starts out so small and harmless, just a little blemish on the windshield. Then one day you climb in your car and your windshield looks like a road map. Crack after crack from side to side, top to bottom, and points in between. Don't let that happen. Go see Kevin at SMP Quality Auto Glass. He can fix rock chips and prevent it from running a race across your windshield. If you didn't catch it in time, don't worry, he installs new windshields too. SMP Quality Auto Glass. Show us your crack.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry, here for every Ozark athlete with a team of 7 expert providers on call 24/7. When injuries happen, we're ready to get you back in the game. Trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pyatt, and I'm proud to be the Zizzers team physician. As a parent, I know how important it is to feel confident in your child's safety. That's why we're out there watching every play, every move to ensure your loved one is safe on the field. Your athlete's health is our top priority.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here at halftime with Harlan Hutchinson. And Harlan, we got a good one. We got about 6 minutes till the second. Well, we got 6 minutes, and then we got the 3-minute mandatory warm-up. But the Poplar Bluff band is on the field. The Zizzers and the Mules are both in their locker rooms right now getting instructions for the second half. And talked a little bit about, we got here today, and a beautiful place to play a football game. Got, of course, turf and large bleachers on both sides of the stadium, and kind of a nice place to just kind of look around.
Well, next Friday you don't have a football game to worry about.
Nope, That's because it's on Saturday. And I know you're loving that.
Saturday night.
At 6.
Man.
Couldn't do it Saturday afternoon.
These people are putting a serious crimp in Paul and I's societal life here on Saturday night.
Saturday night at 6 will be in Marshfield, where the Blue Jays will host the West Plains Zizzers in a conference game. It's one of the 7 members of the Ozark Mountain Conference, the new conference that the Zizzers are members of, and Marshfield's one of those new members as well. And we'll get an opportunity to go to Marshfield next Saturday evening. Game time is at 6, not 7, but at 6 on Saturday. That means I'm going to miss part of the Missouri game.
And
a lot of it.
You're going to miss playing golf Saturday afternoon.
That's for sure too. Yeah. That means Sunday golf game. Anyway, now we're glad to bring you the football games on the radio. I'll be honest with you. It's a lot of fun.
I just can't get over how fast this is. Week 7.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Once this thing starts, once it gets going, then before you know it, we're not too far from the overlap of football and basketball season.
Well, I was going to say, I think I saw where the basketball team has their first jamboree, or first game the weekend of Thanksgiving, isn't it?
That's probably true.
Somewhere in that area. I saw the schedule was posted the other day, and I thought, my gosh, they're already doing that. And I know, of course, the Grizzlies, which you're very much involved with, they'll be starting up here very shortly with games that count.
By the time we get to Thanksgiving, the Grizzlies will have played probably a half a dozen games.
Yeah.
Anyway, but let me throw this in since you mentioned the Grizzly basketball team. I went over and I've watched practice the last couple of days. I've had people telling me, we've got some really good-looking kids. This basketball team the Grizzlies this year will have is a bigger team, it's a more athletic team. We're going to have probably at least 4 guys that will go around 6'8", and a couple will be 6'5", 6'6". So size-wise, we're going to be much better off and athletically, man alive. Well, this team's got some athletes.
Well, I was going to say, Coach saying he said, Paul, we're going to be better this year. We got some players. We're going to be better this year. And like you said, Harlan, we talked a little bit about the schedule. They I don't want to say they reduce, but they play a lot of games closer to home. They're not going to Nebraska, and they're not going to South Carolina, and they're not going this place. They're playing a lot of people in the area and teams that they'll know a little bit about when they get on the court with them.
Well, last year the schedule was just too much for what we had, and even when we were playing ranked teams. It seems like every other game the first month of the year last year, and then when we would play a Division II team, they were always ranked in the top 10, top 15 in Division II,
or win the national tournament.
The best team all year that we played was National Park out of Hot Springs, and they won the Division II national championship at Hutchinson, Kansas. They were something else. I saw some great Division II teams last year, and then I went to the national tournament out at Hutchinson for the Division I tournament, and I will, until I'm dead, I will go to that every year, whether we're playing in it or not, because that's just if you love basketball, ain't no better place.
Well,
to
I was
be.
going to say, when I was in college and even out of college, we used to go up to Kansas City, watch the NAIA national tournament, and they had they'd have I think 16 games or eight games every day almost, and you sit there at the Municipal Auditorium and watch some pretty good basketball teams, and we were fortunate enough at Missouri Southern to get a chance to go play in a couple of those things, and it just kind of sets in where you want to go back because it's a good experience, kind of like high school football. People, you don't understand how much fun high school football is to come out and watch. I enjoy watching it, even though I coached many, many years ago. I still like watching it.
How much different is the game from when you coached?
Oh my gosh!
What's the biggest difference?
The biggest difference is the overall speed of the kids and the adjustment from when I was playing, Harlan. if you threw the ball 6 times, either team threw it 6 times, that was a lot.
You must have been behind.
Yeah, that was in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And now you'll throw it 6 times, maybe in the first series.
Right.
And that's part of the evolution of the ball game and part of that is you've got to make it interesting for the kids to get them to come out and play. There's so much other stuff to do anymore, and getting your athletes and your good athletes to come out and play football, it's a project. And Joel will tell you that, it's not like college where you got to recruit your own kids anymore all the time, but you really do. You got to recruit your kids, and you got to recruit kids that are walking around in the hallway.
Right. And it's got to be a different experience to coach now than what it used to,
Yeah.
Because,
well, Joel's in his 30th year, I believe.
It's possible.
I think he's in his 30th year, and he's seen the adjustments. Because I remember when he played at Willow Springs, he played for down there for Coach Colley at Willow Springs, and like I said, they didn't throw it 10 times a game, let alone 10 times in a season.
Right.
And that's just the game is different. Things have changed, and like I said, you see kids out there now. Big kids now are playing in the offensive backfield where 30 years ago they were. If you were over 180 pounds, you're an offensive lineman.
Right.
And now, if you're over 180 pounds, you're probably a wide receiver.
Well, a lot of these bigger schools, now when I say bigger schools, I'm going to include West Plains in that, at least in terms of Ozark Mountain Conference size schools. But all these schools in the new conference and other bigger conference, if you look at the list of sports that each school has, for season, well, let's just take fall sports. You look at the list of fall sports that is being played at West Plains High School.
Yep.
Your number of athletes is not growing. And unfortunately, you ought to play what you want to play. But at the same time, it really makes it hard when you're trying to maintain what I would call the traditional sports like football, because I don't think there's any doubt that football has really taken a hit number-wise.
Oh, well, yeah, I was going to say, you talk about, you look at our sideline, and we dress, I'm just kind of glancing at the roster, there's at least 12 freshmen on the roster, and they're part of that, quote, 60 that are out there.
Right.
That only leaves you about 45 or so upperclassmen. That's 10 or 15 a class. So
right.
it's just it's a different game. It's just one of those deals where, and like you said, Harlan, there's just a lot of things to do, athletic-wise, academic-wise, extracurricular activity-wise, and then non-school activities as well.
Oh, yeah. There's always something going on. We're about ready for the second half. We'll come back with the second half kickoff in 1 minute on KDY.
Driving in the fall and winter months can be challenging. You never know what Mother Nature will bring each day. Make sure your tires have plenty of tread. Give Wilbanks Tire a chance to sell you a new set of tires. Once you buy a set of tires from Wilbanks Tire, you can come in anytime for free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once a customer of Wilbanks Tire, you will always be a customer of Wilbanks Tire. Wilbanks Tire, 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
Now is a great time to buy a Coyote tractor. Hi, this is Reese. You have a lot of work to get done, and our DK Series 45-55 horsepower offers convenient features, safety, great options, and rugged performance. Right now, you can get 0% financing up to 84 months or up to $5,200 cash back. Stop in and see my parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lynch Equipment today. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Set to kick off is Hunter Clifford for the Mules, back deep for the Zizzers. And it doesn't matter because it's going to be a ground ball picked up by Judd at the 30. Judd puts his head down, gets to the 37, where it's going to be 1st and 10 West Plains. and
he had to flex that.
Yeah, he
return.
did. Yeah. That's the first time he's touched the ball this evening. Anyway, it's 1st and 10 West Plains at their own 37-yard line. We got a 14-13 ball game. Zizzers on top by 1. And We got to make sure we got the right football in there. Mules keep their football on their sideline. Zizzers keep their football on their sideline. 1st and 10. Motion. Inside handoff. Wilson up the middle. Wilson's got a first down and more. Well, I say that, yeah, they're going to give him the 48. That's a pickup of 11, and that's a good way to start the second half, Harlan.
I was watching the line of scrimmage there and going to determine there off the snap who won off the snap of the football. Obviously, West Plains won that time. They really had a good push and got a big gain on the first down run.
1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. We just started the second half. Zizzers lead by 1, 14-13. They come to the line of scrimmage. 2 left, 2 right. Motion is Stauffer. Give it to Wilson up the middle. This time, there's nothing there. He's lucky to get to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Poplar Bluff did something really interesting that time. They had 3 down linemen, and what they did on the snap, all 3 linemen dove down just to jam up the middle, and then the linebackers came up and made the play.
2nd down and 10 from the 48-yard line. We've just started the second half, and the Zizzers lead by the point. Zizzers come to the line of scrimmage in their white shirts, white helmets, and red pants. I love those uniforms. Fake the sweep. Inside trap, and that's Taylor.
Yeah.
Jackson Taylor, and he picks up. Where are they going to mark him down? Are they going to mark him down where he got to or where he got hit the first time?
49.
At the 49. So that's a pickup of 2 or 3. Brings up 3rd down and 7. So the Zizzers face with a 3rd and long from the Bluff 49-yard line.
Yeah, with a game this tight, these teams may not, be feeling like taking many chances. If it stays tight like this the rest of the way, the second half, it could be kind of buttoned up for a second half.
Zizzers go with 3 receivers to the right side, 1 left. No tight end. Jones, quick throw out there in the slot. And it's going to be down the sideline. Miller, number 7 for the West Plains Zizzers, Ethan Miller. A nice throw and catch, and there's your short pass that turned into something that time, Harlan.
Well, when teams run that spread offense, they seem to, they seem to get away from just the traditional running game, but that has replaced some of the traditional running game, that quick pass out to the side or the slip screen or the tunnel screen or whatever they call it.
All you got to do is make one guy miss, and you got 10, 15 yards.
Right.
Because the pursuit has to catch up to the ball on the perimeter. 1st and 10 at the Mule 28-yard line. Zizzers go with a full backfield. Motion across the formation. They fake the handoff, and Remy is hit in the backfield. He'll lose 2 back to the 30-yard line. And there was nothing there that time for the running back from West Plains.
Caden Jenkins, 5'11", 160 pounds, he pulled that same maneuver where he dove there into the bottom of the line of scrimmage. It didn't really hit anybody. He just dove just to get in the way, and he ended up stopping that play again.
2nd down and 12. The ball back at the 30-yard line for the West Plains Zizzers. Jones comes to the line of scrimmage. We're going to go with 3 tight ends. Turn, hand, they fake. They're looking down the middle. Moore is open down the middle. Oh, in and out of his hands, out of bounds, incomplete. And Moore was there. The pass was there. The ball just didn't find his hand.
That should have been 6 points right there.
That could have very easily been 6 points. Unfortunately, it turns out to be a 3rd down and 12 from the 30-yard line. The Zizzers go back with what I'm going to call the wide receiver set, as they bring in 3 wide receivers and 3 tight ends go out. Moore was open down the middle, off his hands, incomplete, and it brings up 3rd and 12. Mules are going to rush 4. Quick screen. This time nowhere to go, as he's going to be chased out of bounds around they're going to mark him all the way down to the 31 or 21. That's going to be close to, where are they going to park? No, they're going to mark him out of bounds at 25. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 5, 4th down and 6. What do we got? We got a flag on the play. Must have been again. Oh, I'll bet it was a hold. It was. hold against the Zizzers, so that's going to repeat third down from the 33-yard line, and it'll be a third down and about 16 for West Plains from their own 34-yard line. The Zizzers need about 14 yards to get a first down, and we got 9:12 to go in the third quarter. This will be a big play for the Zizzer offense right here. Jones drops, looks down the middle, throws it down the middle. Stoffer in and out of his hands, incomplete, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. As the ball was there, the ball went through the hands of Stoffer, falls to the ground, and it's 4th and 14. No, make it 4th and 16 from the 34, and looks like Coach White's going to go for it, Harlan.
Well, those were 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Those 2 long passes down the middle of the field. That went off the Stoffer's hands. That could have been, probably should have been 6 again, but West Plains is forced 4th down and long to go for it here. And Isaiah Jones, all you can do is put it out there. You can't catch it.
You can't throw it and catch it, but you can sure throw it where they can catch it. And the Zizzers take time out. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio. KKDY 102.5.
Iron Brand Realty, now serving Arkansas and Missouri, has agents for all real estate transactions. Whether you're looking to buy or sell residential, commercial, or farmland, Iron Brand Realty has an agent that can help. Iron Brand Realty is conveniently located at 804 Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains. Stop in and see us or call 417-372-8076. Iron Brand Realty is proud to support Zizzer Athletics. Once a Zizzer, always a Zizzer.
At Domino's Pizza, it's time for spring cleaning. Yep, out with the old and in with the new. New York-style pizza, that is. Try the all-new New York-style pizza in medium, large, and extra large. Domino's New York-style pizza. Bigger slices means bigger bites. It's at Domino's in West Plains and Mountain Grove. New York-style pizza. Domino's. Oh, yes, we did.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hudson. We're looking at a 4th and 16 from the 34-yard line. We've got to get just inside the 20 for a 1st and 10. Zizzers, 3 receivers to the right side. Jones drops the throw. Pressure from the outside. He's hit. The ball's dropped. And we got a flag on the play, and that's a hold. Holding against West Plains. They'll decline that. That'll bring up a turnover on downs, and the Mules are going to get the ball at their own 41-yard line after the sack.
Bryce Dobbs, 5'10", 190 pounds, was back there on the quarterback. Boy, those penalties, that penalty really set us back.
Yeah.
That really ended the drive right there.
1st and 10 for the Mules from their own 41. Their first opportunity here in the third quarter. We got a 14-13 ball game. Zizzers on top by 1. And the Mules taking their time as they ain't even started the play clock yet. What's going on? Whoa, wait, we're on the road. Mules with the football. Jay Edmondson, the quarterback. Nobody back there with him. Motion, across the formation. Throws it down the right sideline. Stoffer.
What a catch.
What a catch. That was a dandy. Number 10, Hunter Clifford, just went and got that one. Stoffer was right there to make the play, and Clifford just made the catch at the 25-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mules from the Zizzer 25-yard line, and the Zizzers are going to have to stop them right here.
Didn't take long to see what they had in mind, did it?
No, it didn't. Throw and catch for about 50. Well, not 50. How about 40? And it's a 1st and 10. Edmondson in the backfield by himself. Zizzers bring pressure up the middle. Nobody's there. Ball's incomplete. Intended for number 1. That is Dylan Hall. Went off his hands in toward the middle of the field. And it brings up a 2nd down and 10 from the 25. He was wide open.
That was an automatic call that Poplar Bluff just made, because when they saw West Plains blitz, they went to that slant over the middle, and Well, that's not the last time we'll see him throw that tonight.
No, I was going to say, when the linebackers come, they're throwing the slant over the middle where the linebackers are supposed to be. The play clock's still at 40. They've never started it.
I guess we're not using it.
I guess we're not. Not tonight. Not when they have the ball. Quick slant to the outside. Ball's caught once again by number 10. That's Clifford. And out of bounds at the 21-yard line. That'll bring up a third down and about 6. And I wonder how come the play clock is not running.
I don't believe it is operational right now.
No, I do not think so.
The referee's been checking his
watch. Okay. 3rd and 6. Zizzers defense got to step up here. Quick throw over the middle, right behind the linebackers. Ball is caught. Ball's on the ground. And they say West Plains says they've got it. Let's wait for the call. They do have it. West Plains forces the turnover on the fumble, and they'll get it at their own 7-yard line where it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Zizzers. What a play.
Well, that was a break right there.
Oh, my.
Big break.
Nice play. I didn't see who made the hit, but it came loose, and the Zizzers have it 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
That's a classic example of the player getting hit, second effort, really good second effort on the play, and that's when the ball came out.
1st and 10 West Plains. We're at 8:20 to go in the third quarter. 14-13 is our score. Second turnover by the Mules. West Plains has the ball at their own 7. Inside handoff. Wilson down the left side. Hit in the backfield. Gets maybe a yard. And Harlan, our running game's not been very good this evening so far.
No, we're going to have to look at this a little bit different. I'll tell you something that would really go, because no one has really seen us run it this year. But the running play, like we just saw with Remy running left, I'll tell you what, you don't see teams call it much anymore, but the old quarterback bootleg is always a good one to fall back on.
2nd down and 10 from the 7. Zizzers in the shotgun. Send receivers everywhere. Motion across formation by the tight end. Jones calls for the ball. He's going to throw. He throws it down the right sideline. Intended there for Moore. Incomplete. Overthrown, out of bounds. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 from the 7-yard line as the clock stops with 7:27 to go. Here in the third quarter, Zizzers still lead by 1, 14-13.
Isaiah just sat back and waited for Moore to turn upfield and then just threw it. That's not. He can throw it a little further than that, but it's about a 50-yard throw. But it was probably a couple of yards too long, and nobody really had a chance at that one.
3rd down and 10 from their own 7. They forced a turnover. They've run 2 plays, got no yards. Jones gets under center this time. Wilson in the backfield by himself. Fake. Throw the pass to Moore. Moore hit, and he's going to be about 3 yards short of a first down as he's tackled at the 14-yard line. That'll bring up a 4th down and 3, and the Zizzers are going to punt it away. So we stopped the Mules from scoring, but we didn't do much to get out of our shadow of our own end zone, and the Mules are going to get the ball back in very good field position as Jones sets up to punt. Snap back, kicks away. It's a good one. It's going to be fielded at 46 and hit immediately. Nice play there by Miller. Made the tackle at the 49-yard line, so the Mules have it at their own 49 where it's going to be 1st and 10.
You know, I could really see this game ending 14-13.
Oh, I hope so.
I really could. I mean, it's just pretty much even. Now, Bluff did put together a little drive that last time. The West Plains got a takeaway, but West Plains has got to figure out some way to offset that little pass over the middle when they bring the blitz. Boy, Bluff has burned us on more than one occasion on that kind of a play.
Yep. Zizzers have defense out there. Jones is playing the defensive end position now. Zizzers with 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, 4 defensive backs. Quarterback to throw down the middle of the field. and it's going to be a touchdown. 51 yards, throw and catch, and the Mules just took the lead. Another missed tackle, touchdown Mules.
Dallas Roberts hit the quarterback right when he threw the ball. The receiver caught it down the middle and broke 2 tackles and went in for the score. That's just bad tackling. That should not have been a touchdown.
It is a touchdown, and the Mules take the lead with 6:41 to go on a 51-yard throw and catch by the Mules. Mules are going to go for 2, it appears.
That would figure with the score as it is.
Mules lead now 19-14. They're going to go for 2. The ball placed at the 3-yard line in the middle of the field. Dallas Roberts made the hit, but it was about a half second too late. Zizzers bring pressure. Roberts again makes the hit, and the throw and catch is good, and the 2-point conversion is good to the same combination. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzers. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC insured, free debit card and e-statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hutchinson. The Mules just went 51 yards on one play, and they take the lead 21-14 with 6:41 to go in the third quarter. Back deep for the Zizzers. We got 3 across the 10-yard line. Pooch kick. Fielded once again by Judd at the 30. Puts his head down. This time he gets to the 37-yard line. So a nice return of 7 yards this time. Let's see if he gives us the signal. No, not this time.
No flex this time.
No flex this time. 1st and 10, West Plains from their 37-yard line. They trail now 21-14. Have the ball with 6:34 to go in the third.
You can flex if you're ahead, but not when you're behind.
When you're behind, that's kind of taking it over the limit a little.
Right.
1st and 10. Zizzers come to the line of scrimmage in the white and red. Jones at quarterback. Wilson in the backfield. Motion across the formation. Wilson has it right side. This time he's got a little bit of room. Gets across the 40. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 41. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down and 6 as the Zizzers pick up 4 on 1st and 10.
You know, Remy does something really well, and that he really holds that ball tight. And I don't know that I've seen him fumble a ball this year.
He's got that thing right up under here on his elbow and under his shoulder.
And when he sees contact coming, he covers it with both hands.
2nd down and 6 from the 41. Play clock not working. They're looking at the official. He's telling them how much time they got left. Jones takes a snap. He's going to carry it himself. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, lucky to get 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4. And the Zizzer running game needs a little help right now.
Well, if we're not going to catch the pass, I mean, we've got to run the football. That's about the only thing you can do.
3rd and 4, the ball at the 43. 1st down, we got to get to the 47 for a 1st and 10. Let's bring the big bodies in. 3 tight ends. Erickson, Judd. They send Moore wide right, Stauffer wide right. I formation. Jones turns, hands deep in the eye to Wilson. He's got the 1st down, I think. Yes, they gave it to him. He gets to the 49-yard line. That's enough for a 1st and 10 as he picks up 6, and the Zizzers have it out to their own 49-yard line, and it's a 1st down, Harlan, and that was a big play right there.
We've got to put we haven't been able to get big plays in the ball game, so we got to. Here's the drawback: you've got to take care of the football, but you also no penalties. You got to take care of that too.
1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Wilson throws it over the head of everybody, or not Wilson. Jones throws it over the head of the intended receiver. It falls incomplete. That brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 49-yard line. The clock is stopped at 4:53 to go in the 3rd quarter. Zizzers trail 21-14. Jones gets the play. Back to the field he goes. Coach Joel Wyatt explaining to his tight end, you got to get taller. Jones under center, takes a snap. Pressure comes, throws it. Ball's caught by Miller. Miller breaks a tackle. Miller down the sideline, gets close to the 1st down, and that time the Zizzers were the beneficiary of a missed tackle, and they get down to the Mule 40. Where are they going to put it? They're going to put it at the 42. If they put it at the 42, it should be a 1st down. But they're going to say it's at the 40. They're going to mark it at the 42 and say it's still short. How can it be short if it's at the 42? Anyway, it's 3rd down and a half yard, according to the officials on the Zizzers sideline. Zizzers trail by 7, less than 5 to go in the 3rd. Jones under center, quarterback sneak. He's got the yard plus as he gets to the 40-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 West Plains at the Mule 40-yard line.
Keep the chains moving and just pick up what you need and move this ball down the field because, again, it's a 21-14 ball game. Poplar Bluff has come back and taken the lead here in the 3rd.
Miller's back in the ball game. Made a nice reception a while ago. Zizzers looking to take the ball down the field, put points on the board. Get this tied up. Jones under center. Tight formation. Looks to throw. Pressure comes, gets away, throws it down the middle. It's well overthrown. That one was over everybody's head. 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line.
No chance on that one for Stauffer to make the catch. Good time that time to throw the football.
Yep.
Isaiah had plenty of time. He got a little chip block back there that gave him a little extra time, but that one was a little too long on the throw.
2nd down and 10 from the 40. Zizzers go with 3 receivers to the right side, 1 receiver left. Jones looks to the sideline to get final instructions. The official looking at his clock. Now he looks at the Zizzers. Quick throw out here to intended. Oh, that was almost picked off and headed the other way. And stepping in front of that ball was number 14, Alexandra Larkins. And fortunately for West Plains, it hit the ground and brings up 3rd down and 10 from the 40-yard line.
You know, we really like to throw the ball sideways. This is week 7. People know what your tendencies are, and they're trying to take that play away, and they've done a fairly good job of it in that short pass out to the flat.
3rd and 10. Jones calls for the ball. There's a throw over the middle. Moore has it. Moore's got the 1st down and more. He's inside the 25, and Moore's down to the 24-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down for the Zizzers. Down to the Bluff 24-yard line, 1st and 10.
Seems like when Isaiah really needs to complete a pass, he ends up going back to Jacob Moore, and Jacob came up with a big catch that time.
And it's usually that little hook route right over the middle of the field.
He's really good at finding that open spot in the middle of the field in the secondary. Jacob Moore gets the Zizzers a 1st down.
Zizzers come up with 4 wide receivers, 2 left, 2 right. Wilson in the backfield with Jones. Jones looks to the sideline, gets the final indication from Coach Wyatt. Snap. He's going to throw another one. This is quick out to Stauffer. Stauffer has the catch. Oh, fumbled it out of bounds, but he does fumble it out of bounds, and it'll be a pickup of about 4 and bring up 2nd down and 6. We got a break there, Harlan.
Got a little bit of a break there.
Down to the 19-yard line. Actually a pickup of 5, so it's 2nd down and 5. We got a mule down. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Since 1981, Bell's Body Shop in West Plains has offered the very best in collision repair, hail damage repair, and paint. Today, the business is still thriving, being family-owned and operated, carrying on the legacy that Mark Bell built in his years of operation. So when you need body work done to your vehicle, there's only one name that should ring a bell. Bell's Body Shop on South 63 in West Plains. When there's a dent in what you drive, call 256-1335. Bell's Body Shop.
Hey, West Plains, it's football season, and Taylor Gruball Chevrolet Buick and GMC in West Plains is having a tailgate party. Taylor has new Chevrolets and GMC trucks with up to $12,000 off MSRP. It's only at Taylor Gruball Chevrolet Buick and GMC in West Plains, where a handshake still means something. Together, let's drive.
Taylor Gruball Chevrolet in West Plains.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hudson. They got the injured mule off the field on his own power. Zizzers come to the line of scrimmage on a 2nd down and 5 from the 19-yard line. Moore goes left, Stauffer goes right. 3 tight ends in the ball game. Jones turns, hands deep in the eye to Wilson. Wilson up the middle. Wilson inside the 5. Wilson to the 1-yard line, and the Zizzers are on the door, Harlan. They're on the door.
I thought he was going to score there for a second.
That'd have been nice. Now we got to run your play twice if we have to.
3 times.
We can do that, yeah. The ball's on the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal for the West Plains Zizzers. Jones to the sideline gets the indication from Coach Wyatt. He comes back to the middle of the field. Zizzers have it. 2:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ball on the 1. 1st and goal from the 1. Jones under center. Mules pop the middle. Jones takes a sneak, and the official on the far sideline says touchdown. Jones from a yard out with 2:36 to go in the 3rd, and we got a 1-point ball game with a chance to tie right here.
Really like the way West Plains moved the ball down the field that time. They didn't try to get everything all at once. They took a crack or two, but they were able to get the ball down the field, got it down inside the 5-yard line, and a quarterback sneak puts us on the doorstep of maybe tying the game here.
Larson attempts to tie the ball game at 21. 2:36 to go, 3rd quarter. They're looking at the sideline like maybe they got a play called. We'll see here. Larson looks it over. Snap. It's back. The kick is up. Looks good to me. It is. We'll be back in a minute. Here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hey, this is Maddie. Be ready for cooler weather with outerwear from Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. We have all the merchandise coming in daily. Flannels, camo for hunting season, boots, hats, gloves, rugged jeans, and much more. Stop in and see us today.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
If you happen to be in an accident, keep this in mind. You have a choice in who tows your vehicle, so make the right choice and call 256-7628 for J&J Recovery and Towing of West Plains. They answer the calls 24/7. They will get to you fast and take your vehicle to the destination of your choosing. So if you're in a wreck, breakdown, or whatever reason you might need a tow, make the right choice and call J&J Recovery and Towing 256-7628.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
We got a tie ball game, 21-21. Larson to kick it away for the Zizzers. It's a high one. It's a long one. It's going to be fielded about the 6-yard line by Clifford. Up the middle he comes. He's the one that had that long touchdown reception. Takes it all the way back to the 32-yard line where the Mules have it 1st and 10 at their own 32.
And I wouldn't be shocked at all to see Poplar Bluff come out and on the first play look to get it down the field deep. I mean, they've kind of got West Plains buffaloed a little bit in the secondary because they've given up some big plays, and until they show the ability to stop that, I'd be surprised to see Poplar Bluff stop trying to probe that ball and get it downfield.
I see Josiah Long playing that left corner, inside handoff. And pickup of about 3, a nice play there by number 4 for the West Plains Zizzers. That's Warren Larson makes the tackle from that inside linebacker position after a pickup of about 4, brings up 2nd down and 6 as the Mules ran the ball. One of the few times they've done that tonight, Harlan.
Yeah, they haven't run it. Oh, they did run it quite a bit actually the first half, but once they started having success connecting on these balls over the middle and down the field, they've pretty much stuck with that.
Scissors with 4 down linemen. Edmondson drops the throw. Pressure comes. He runs right up the middle, escapes the pressure, gets to the 40-yard line. That'll be a couple of yards short, so it'll bring up a 3rd down and about 2 for the Mules from their own 40 with less than a minute 45 to go here in the 3rd quarter. We got a tie ball game with a minute 44. Why is the clock stopped?
That's a very good question.
Why is the clock stopped with a minute 44 to go? Who? There. Now they got it running.
Well, I don't understand that at all.
Anyway, 3rd and 2, motion. Jet sweep into the secondary. That's the 1st down and more. Ball carried there by Dylan Hall. Hall gets across the 45 out to the 49-yard line. So the Zizzers now defensively looking at a 1st and 10 from the Bluff 49-yard line. Clock stopped because of the 1st down. Now it started again.
Joel Wyatt had just swapped out his entire defensive line to give 3 fresh players a crack at it.
1st and 10 for the Mules from their 49. Edmondson drops the throw. Pressure comes. Throws it away. Intended for nobody except the cheerleader on the 3rd row in the balcony. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 49 on the incompletion.
How many times this year have we seen late in the game West Plains just be gassed? In this particular situation, they've got to be able to get after the quarterback. They can't let him just sit back there and air it out. So Joel Wyatt trades out his 3 defensive linemen for 3 fresh linemen, and they were able to get some pressure on the quarterback that time.
2nd down and 10 from the 49. Scissors are going to bring 3. Throw down the sideline. Almost intercepted. Nice play made there by Jackson Taylor. Falls incomplete, and it brings up a 3rd down and 10 for the Mules from their 49-yard line with less than a minute to go here in quarter number 3.
West Plains baited them a little bit there. The linebackers jab step like they were going to blitz, and then they backed off. So that took away that pass across the middle, and the quarterback that time, Jay Edmondson, had to look for somebody else and nearly threw it to the wrong team.
3rd down and 10. 3 receivers to the left side, 2 receivers right, 1 back into the backfield. Edmondson going to look to the left, throws it over the middle. Guess what? This one is almost picked off, intended for the wide receiver there, number 12. That's Derek Burton. It went off his shoulder pads and almost picked off by Moore. And it looks like Bluff may be punting it away.
Jackson Taylor had a really good hit on the receiver that time to help spoil that play. And now West Plains, we'll see what kind of field position we get out of this. Don't know yet, really. We haven't seen very many punts tonight.
That play took no time off the clock.
There's a shank.
That ball is out of bounds. That is a punt of minus yardage. Let's see where they mark it. The officials are walking up. It's got to be somewhere inside the 40. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. They marked it at the 40. So it's 1st and 10, and that play actually took 3 seconds. So it's 1st and 10, West Plains from their own 40-yard line. We got a tie ball game, 21-21, as we get near the end of the 3rd quarter. We don't know how long this 3rd quarter is going to last.
2 golfers yelled shank at the same time.
Yeah. Handoff, Wilson up the middle. Wilson's got about 3 as he gets to the 43-yard line. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. Nope. Remy hadn't had the big play, but he's had just enough to keep himself busy.
Right.
And keep the Mules honest. Ball's at the 43. 2nd down and 7. This should be, or could be, the last play of the quarter, unless it's an incomplete pass, or if it goes out of bounds, or the officials decide to stop the clock.
Yep, the referee's keeping track of the play clock time.
Yeah. We're inside 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Jones fakes, turns left. Jones puts his head down, crosses the, well, actually gets close to the 48, and they finally blow the whistle, and he's going to be down at the 48. That's the end of 3. We got a tie ball game, 21-21. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzers. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knightbacker with Harlan Hudson. We're starting the 4th quarter. We got a 21-21 ball game. Both teams have scored a touchdown in each quarter. That's why we have a 21-21 score. And this is a big play, Harlan, for the West Plains Zizzers offense. 3rd down and about 1.5 yards. They got to get to the 50 for a 1st and 10. I'm going to say Mr. Wilson may get this one.
Too far for the sneak.
The Mules have the inside crowded up. Wilson is going to be hit in the backfield. He's not going to get close. They were in the backfield before he even had the ball, and now it's going to be 4th down and about 2.5. And let's see what the Zizzers do here. Coach Wyatt is saying punt it away. They're going to punt it away. No, they're not. They're going to punt it away either. They're going to...
Well, they may punt it away. We'll see. They may try to just get him jump offside here, too.
4th and 3, 4th and 2.5. Jones looking to the sideline. Coach White gives a signal. 4th, big play here. We're going to draw them offside. Nope, we're going to go. Ball out there. Oh, what a play. What a play by number 24, Jackson Taylor. Caught the little swing pass, was hit in the backfield, got away from that, crossed the 50, and it's a 1st down. And Harlan, that may be the play of the game right there.
I was getting ready to say, that's one of the biggest plays of the game right there. Easily.
Oh, what a play by Taylor. Jackson Taylor broke a tackle in the backfield and picked up the 1st down, and it's 1st and 10, West Plains from the Mule 48-yard line.
Ton of time, 11:07 to go. The Zizzers can take their time here and work this ball down the field.
Jones under center. Turns, hands deep in the eye to Wilson. This time Wilson's up the middle. Spins around, gets across the 45, down to the 40. I'm going to say the 42-yard line. The officials agree with me this time. And it's a pickup of about 6 and brings up 2nd down and 4. And you can take 6 yards on 1st down a lot of the time.
Hey, you'll take 3 yards because you do that 4 times and you got a 1st down, man. 6 yards, man, that is living in high society right there.
2nd down and 6. The ball at the Mule 42-yard line. Wilson in the backfield with Jones. They send the tight end left, 2 receivers right. Fake the handoff. Jones keeps it. He's not going to get much as he is wrestled down for no gain, and it brings up third down and about 4 to go still. And the Zizzers offense needs 4 yards on this third down play.
West Plains has had the ball much of the second half, and I've got to think that Poplar Bluff's defense, even though they may platoon quite a bit, they probably got kids going both ways. They may be getting a little bit tired here as this quarter goes on.
They've got several going both ways as well. Yeah, their skilled people are in the backfield. I haven't paid much attention to the linemen, but their skilled people are running the secondary and linebacker position. Third down and 4. Snap back. Jones is going to keep. He's got the first down and more. He said, I'm getting this one on my own. And what a play by the big man as he picked up 6 yards and another Zizzer first down. That's the hardest he's run all year.
I think you could classify that as a determined run.
Yes. He said, I'm getting 4 yards, and he got it.
Boy, he got a shot right at the very end of the play, but he
paid back up.
He paid the price, and he's leading his team like a quarterback should. First down from the 36.
First and 10. First and 10 at the 36-yard line. Zizzers come to the line of scrimmage in tight formation. Jones, motion man, fakes it, pitches. That's not going anywhere. That had bad play written on it early. There's a loss of 6 on that play. Zizzers tried to run the little toss sweep, and it was going nowhere as the Mules were in the backfield early.
I'll tell you what, though, Joel has them set up. If they feel like taking a shot down the field, a little play-action pass right now, because Poplar Bluff is not honoring the pass right now. It is all run.
Well, that last play, they had 10 men within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage. Second down and 6. Jones is going to throw the slant in and out of the hands of Moore. Incomplete, and it'll bring up a third down and 16 from the 41-yard line. And Jones is looking at himself because he had Moore open and just threw that one a little bit too far and too low.
That would have been a great catch had he came up with it. But now you're in the position, Paul. You got third down and 15 or something like that?
Yeah, third and 15, third 16.
Probably be a better idea to try to get at least a chunk of it here and not really worry about getting the whole thing.
Jones is in the gun. Wilson back there with him. 4 receivers, 2 left, 2 right. Motion across the formation. Jones looks left, looks right. Going to throw the hard slant. It's caught by Miller.
That's short, but that's a big chunk of it right there.
Yeah, I was going to say, now that instead of third and long, they got about third and 4, or fourth and 4, fourth and 5 from the 31. So they got to get to the 26-yard line for a first down. So it's 4th down and 4, 4th and 5. Zizzers are going to go.
Boy, you about have to throw it here, don't you?
I think so. And you're going to have to look at one of those wide receivers on that quick throw to the outside and let them pick it up, except they go with a full backfield.
Watch for Red Erickson here out on the right side.
Jones drops the throw, looks down the middle. There's wide opens Moore. Moore down the sideline. Moore spins. Moore is in the end zone. Touchdown. What a play by the West Plains Zizzers on 4th and 4. Moore across the formation, catches the ball, gets in the end zone from 31 yards out. The Zizzers go on top, 27-21.
4th down, and Joel looked for number 13. That's his favorite guy. And what an effort by Jacob Moore. The last 10 yards of that play, that was all Jacob Moore, and he spun his way and got loose enough to get to the goal line. And Poplar Bluff, they were the victims of some poor tackling on their own behalf that time.
Larson to add the extra point. Judd to snap, Jones to hold. Snap back, kick up. I think it's good. The officials agree. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
Iron Brand Realty, now serving Arkansas and Missouri, has agents for all real estate transactions. Whether you're looking to buy or sell residential, commercial, or farmland, Iron Brand Realty has an agent that can help. Iron Brand Realty is conveniently located at 804 Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains. Stop in and see us or call 417-372-8076. Iron Brand Realty is proud to support Zizzer Athletics. Once a Zizzer, always a Zizzer.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
Full night back here with Harlan Hudson. We got 7:42 to go in the ball game. Zizzers lead 28-21. Larson set to kick it away from the 40 on the far sideline. Let's see what happens this time. Larson hits a high one. It's going to be fielded at about the 5 or 10-yard line. Down the left side comes the running back, number 20. Colt Clifford got pounded. Was that number 20?
No, that was Aiden Judd that made the tackle.
Was that number 21?
Yes.
Judd on the tackle. The ball's at the 35-yard line where it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mules. And the Zizzers lead by 7. Be time for a nice defensive stand right here, Harlan.
Aiden Judd had maybe the hit of the night right there. That was a really good stick on the ball carrier. And Aiden put it into that quick, fast, and in a hurry. And we're down to 7:35 to go. Let's see if we can get some stops here, get some pressure on the quarterback.
They're going to be throwing the ball, I have a feeling. There's still plenty of time. 7:35 to go in the ball game. Zizzers by 7. 28-21 here in Poplar Bluff. Edmondson takes a snap, looks quickly left, throws it left. There's nobody there, and he underthrew him, and the cornerback was not close. He could have run forever, but he couldn't because he didn't catch the ball. 2nd down and 10 still at the 35-yard line.
There's about an acre of room out there had he caught that pass.
There was nobody there, literally nobody over there. I don't know where the corner was, but he wasn't close. And the outside linebacker was nowhere near there either.
We were very fortunate right there.
Yeah, we were. Fortunately, he threw it short. The others come out, or the Mules come out. 3 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Edmondson takes a snap. Looks right, looks left, throws middle. Caught over the middle of the field by number 1. That's Dylan Hall. Once again, Harlan throwing that quick slant. And it's a completed pass all the way to the West Plains 47-yard line where it's 1st and 10. That was not a good defensive play right there.
No, it was not. They've got Bluff has about 3 kids that all look the same, about 5'7" and 145 pounds, and they're all quick.
Yeah.
And they were able to move the chains on that play. Still, 7-10 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Tight game.
1st and 10 from the West Plains 47. Edmondson in the backfield. Zizzers looks like they're going to bring pressure. It's a quick sweep.
Uh-oh.
Judd in the ball. What a play. What a play by Judd. Number 41, the All-District, All-State performer Alex Judd, saw that play coming, shot the gap, makes a tackle all the way back at the Bluff 43-yard line. That's a loss of almost 10 and brings up 2nd down and 20. And the only bad thing about that is, Harlan, now they got to throw the ball.
That's true, but that was a heck of a play by Alex Judd. He blew through the line and just blew that play up.
Zizzers go with 4 down linemen. 1 linebacker is Judd. Snap back. Edmondson throws the slant. Caught there once again by the wide receiver, number 10, Hunter Clifford. And Clifford gets all the 10 back plus some, and he's still down on the field. Let's wait and see what happens here. He's not wanting to get up very fast. In fact, he's not wanting to get up at all. And he's going to stay down. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Want to make a lasting impression with your business? Elevate your brand with creative design and printing services from the Ozark Horse Trader. Business cards that leave a mark, exquisite business stationery that speaks class, envelopes that make a statement, invitations that captivate. Your choices are limitless. The Ozark Horse Trader's professional typesetting and design services will set you apart, and top-notch printing and finishing will bring your vision to life. The Ozark Horse Trader, your vision on print. In West Plains and at ozarkhorsetrader.com.
Today more than ever, it's important to keep you and your family healthy. Be proactive and help prevent sickness from viruses by taking all natural supplements from JB's Health Mart. Wellness Formula has the necessary vitamins and supplements to help build a strong immune system. Wellness Formula has an all-in-one solution with zinc, vitamin C, D3, vitamin K, and more. Get it today at JB's Health Mart at 1504 Preacher Row Boulevard and discover the JB's difference.
All night back here, while we were gone, there was a pass completed for a first down, and Harlan looked like me that bounced off the ground, but the officials, they didn't even confer with each other. They gave it a 1st and 10, and the ball's at the West Plains 36-yard line with 5:52 to go in the ball game, and the Zizzers lead by 7. Edmondson in the shotgun, takes a snap, looks left, throws left in the set, and it's going to be another incompletion all the way down to the 20-yard line. So the Mules moving the ball through the air have it 1st and 10 at the West Plains 20.
That was a heck of a catch.
Yes, it was, by the guy that got hurt when we took the break.
Falling backward out of bounds, a high throw, but he was able to bring it in. And Poplar Bluff is threatening here at the 20 of West Plains, and we're down to 5.5 in counting.
Zizzers need to get some pressure or an interception, something to change the tide. They're going to bring some heat this time. Edmondson, quick slant over the middle where the linebacker was, and immediately the catch is made, but the tackle not in time, and it's a pickup of about 7 all the way down to the 13-yard line, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 3. Inside 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Zizzers on top, 28-21, but the Mules are threatening at the West Plains 13-yard line. Need a play, Arlen. We need a play.
Need a turnover is what we need right here. A turnover would be fantastic.
Edmondson in the backfield by himself. Zizzers get up and press coverage. Edmondson throws the quick out. It's going to be incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Mules as the clock stops with 4:35 to go. And the Zizzers, that time, got up in their face, made it a little more difficult to get off the line of scrimmage. Ball falls incomplete. We got a timeout taken by somebody. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry, here for every Ozark athlete with a team of 7 expert providers on call 24/7. When injuries happen, we're ready to get you back in the game. Trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pyatt, and I'm proud to be the Zizzers team physician. As a parent, I know how important it is to feel confident in your child's safety. That's why we're out there watching every play, every move to ensure your loved one is safe on the field. Your athlete's health is our top priority.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
All night back here, a quick sweep around the corner, picks up the 1st down and more as the Mules move inside. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line where it's going to be 1st and goal for the Mules from the 5. The little jet sweep run there by number 20. That's Colton Clifford. And the Mules have it 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. And Ziller defense got to step up with 4:30 to go in the ball game. They do, however, lead 28-21.
Time is not an issue.
No.
So you're either going to stop them or you're not.
Mules come to the line of scrimmage. Guess what? They got a man in the backfield with the quarterback. That's Ferguson. And they give on the jet sweep. And this time,
horrible play.
And this time the Zizzers are there, and the Mules lose 7 all the way back to the 13-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 13. And the Zizzer defense made the play there. They're going to mark it at the 12 instead of the 13, so it's 1st and goal from the 12. Play clock, or the game clock, is at 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Zizzers lead by 7, and a big 2nd down coming right here.
They weren't going to run between the tackles. They insisted on running wide and running sideways. Man, that doesn't work very often.
Zizzers are, especially when the Zizzers are up in press coverage that time. Well, I mean, the goal line's right behind you. You don't have a lot of area to defend. Zizzers in man-to-man. Pressure comes. Quarterback runs, throws on the run. It's caught out of bounds. They said he stepped out of bounds at the 6. So instead of a touchdown, it's a 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. That was a great catch. And the quarterback was able to escape the pressure and get the ball away and set up a 3rd and goal from the 5 instead of the 6-yard line.
And we had somebody draped all over his back as he threw the football, but he got rid of it just in time.
And it's a good thing the play clock's not in action because they're still on the sideline talking to the coaching staff.
They probably will need to call a timeout here, you would think.
They're coming to the line of scrimmage. The official's looking at his watch. He's about to blow his whistle. Somebody took a time. They took time. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
It's time to get tough with Coyote Tractors. Hi, this is Reese. Now is the time to check out the DK Series 40 to 58 horsepower, industry-leading 6-year unlimited hour powertrain warranty Coyote Tractors. Now through October 31st, get 0% financing up to 84 months or up to $5,200 cash back or a free loader. Stop in and see my parents, Scott and Crystal Brown at Lynch Equipment in West Plains. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Dedication, hard work, perfection, putting in the extra effort. All things that make a great football team. It also makes for a great roofing company, KT Roofing. Kevin Tyler, a proud Zizzer, and his crews will make sure the job is done right every time. They do all types of roofs, from shingles to metal, flat roofs, siding, and they do gutters too, all with the longest labor warranty in the area. Zizzer alumni, you get a 5% discount. For all your roofing needs, call KT Roofing, 256-3016.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hudson. It's 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. The Mules have the football down by 7. 3:28 to go in the ball game. It's a big play right here, Harlan. You know they got 2 plays to get 5 yards.
Right.
Shotgun formation. 3 receivers left. Zizzers in man-to-man coverage. Quarterback looks for the slant. Ball's incomplete. Intercepted! It's intercepted! The ball was knocked in the air. Ball's intercepted by number 11. That is Joshua Long. Right place, right time. Zizzers have the ball 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
How about that?
Oh, what a play.
Josiah was in the right place at the right time, and a deflected pass popped up in the air.
Judd got his hand on it. I believe it was Judd. Alex Judd, I think, was the one that got his hand on it, knocked the ball up in the air, and the ball fell into the hands of Long, and the Zizzers have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. 3:22 to go. Let's see here. The Mules, according to this, the Mules have 2 timeouts, and the Zizzers have 1. 1st and 10, West Plains from the 20-yard line.
Well, they're going to put 8 guys in the box here. You can count on that.
Or 10. How about 9? They got 9.
All right.
They got 10. Motion. Inside. Pitch left side. Wilson cuts it up. We got a flag. That's a hold. That's going to mark off 10 yards. So instead of 1st and 10 and pick up about 8, we're going to have 1st and 20 and back at the 10-yard line, and the clock stops.
That's a killer. That is just a killer. You could have had 2nd and about 2.
Yeah. Instead, we got 2nd and 20 or 1st and 20.
Whiz.
Spot of the fouls at 20-yard line, 10 yards from there. The nasty hold.
We haven't had many penalties.
No, we haven't. That one came at the wrong time for sure. 3:14 to go in the ball game. Zizzers get called for the hold, and it brings up 2nd down and 20. Now you're going to have to break one, or you're going to have to take a chance and throw the football.
At the very least, you've got to get the clock running.
Yeah, and keep it running. First and 10 or first and 20 from the 10. They got to get to the 30 for a first down. Send two receivers right. Moore's out there in the slot. Mules have 9 men on the line of scrimmage. Turn deep in the eye. Nowhere. That play is going nowhere. In fact, it gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And that'll bring up second down and about 19 as they give him a 1-yard gain, and we're inside 3 minutes. Why does the clock stop?
Timeout.
Mules take time. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Butler Heating and Air and Generac Generators announce a huge sales event going on now through November 3rd. When you purchase a new Generac at Butler Heating and Air, you get a free 7-year warranty. Keep your power going with your new Generac generator and have a carefree warranty for 7 full years. See Butler Heating and Air in West Plains, your authorized Generac dealer today.
Are you currently wanting to buy or sell real estate? Seek help from the professional realtors at Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty. Their agents have decades of combined experience and are experts in all areas of real estate, including commercial real estate, farms, new construction, and of course, residential. So, if you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty at 1822 Porter Wagoner Boulevard in West Plains.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
All night back here with Harlan Hudson. Ball's thrown incomplete. That stops the clock with, it didn't move. It's still got 3:02 on the clock. And it's third down and 19 from the 11-yard line. And the Zizzers are looking at a 3rd and 19, 3:02 to go in the ball game. And the Mules have 1 timeout left, even though the clock or the scoreboard says 2. Zizzers come to the line of scrimmage. They need 19 yards for a 1st and 10. More importantly, don't turn it over.
Get the clock running.
Incomplete pass. And there's no gain. It's going to be 4th down. The clock starts. Clock continues to run. And we got a timeout taken by the Mules, which should be their last one of the ball game, but the scoreboard still has them with 2 timeouts remaining.
Now, they had 2 timeouts showing before they took that last timeout.
Yeah, and they still have 2 timeouts remaining. They just took another one.
Maybe that's malfunctioning, too, up there on the board.
Yeah, that's convenient. So it's 4th down and 20. And Joel's asking about, he's pointing to the scoreboard wanting to know what's going on. Zizzer's going to have to punt it away. They're ready to go.
Uh-oh. Joel's cap is off, so that means that he's a little disgruntled. He's going to call his team over to the side, and they're going to have, at this point,
they're going to have a lot of time.
They're going to have a lot of time to work with this, so we'll see. Now, it should be, what down do we have now?
It's 4th down.
Right, okay.
4th down and 19 from our own 10-yard line. And the Mules have forced us to punt the ball away. This would be a good time for Jones to set a world record.
It would, and they'll probably come after this because last week Bolivar was able to get to the kicker a little bit. So let's see if they come after it or set up a return.
Ferguson back at his 45. Good snap. Kicks away. A line drive. Hits at the 40. Takes a bounce. The Zizzers are there to cover. It goes into Bluff territory. They stopped the clock well before the whistle was blown. So there's 2:47 to go. I'm going to have to run across the field and run the clock the last 2 minutes. That clock stopped well before the ball was dead. So there's 2:47 to go in the ball game. Mules have the football at their own 47. Zizzers defensively got to stop. Touchdown and extra point ties. A touchdown and 2, and the Mules take the lead. And a turnover gives the ball back to West Plains. Zizzers bringing heat. Drops back to throw. Pressure comes, throws it away. Incomplete. Stops the clock. That play took 5 seconds. 2:42 to go.
What were you saying about playing on the road?
Man alive. That guy that's running the clock's got to be getting a fortune.
Man.
2nd down and 10 from the 47. Oh, my.
If he was a butcher, that thumb on the scale would make that 3 pounds of hamburger weigh more like 8.
8, yeah. 2nd and 10. Snap back. Edmondson throws a slant. No flag. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 10, but it stops the clock. That play took 3 seconds.
The back judge was our best defender on that play.
Yes, he was. He was our best defender. 3rd down and 10. Mules have got to get 10 yards to keep the ball. They've really got 2 plays to get 10. Zizzers defensively. They're bringing 3. And Garden outside on the perimeter, man-to-man. Now they back off on the right side.
Don't let anybody get behind you here.
Edmondson throws it out here in the flat. It's caught. And he's going to get the 1st down. They call him in, or now they're calling him out of bounds. And the ball is going to be placed at the 42-yard line.
He was in bounds, but they're going to have to stop the clock to move the change,
yes.
And then they should start it again.
And let's see what they're going to start the clock. The official starts it at 2:30. 1st and 10 from the Zizzer 43. Harlan, this is going to be a dandy finish. Edmondson in the backfield. Looks left. Throws it left. Picked out there in the field. Missed tackle. Down the sideline. Another missed tackle. Another missed tackle. And all the way down inside the 15-yard line, the Zizzers missed 3 tackles. And he goes from the 42-yard line to the West Plains 10-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mules. Oh, awful, awful, awful.
That play should have been ended about 15 yards back up the field.
1st and 10 from the 11. We're inside 2:08 to go in the ball game. Mules has the ball as he went out of bounds. The clock stopped. Edmondson comes back to the field from the play. Senior quarterback looks things over. Zizzers in the white. Got a place in D. Edmondson takes the snap. Looks right, throws right, slant play, knocked in the air. Oh! Nice play made there by the defensive back, number 24 for the West Plains Zizzers. That is Jackson Taylor. Stepped in front of that ball, knocked it up in the air. Judd couldn't get to it fast enough. Hits the floor, incomplete.
Well, that quarterback, he had a definite idea where he was going to throw the ball from the snap. I mean, there was one place he was going, and he put a little extra on it. Ball got tipped up in the air, and for a second, maybe something good was going to happen. Now, the Zizzers defense has to step it up again.
2:03 to go in the ball game. Edmondson looks right. Pressure comes up the middle. Judd chases. Ball in the perimeter. Oh, my gosh. Was he open or what? 1:57, and the Zizzers lead by 1.
Boy,
11-yard throw and catch.
Somebody blew up coverage there because there wasn't anybody within probably 8 yards of the receiver right in the right corner of the end zone.
He was wide open.
Now, do you go for 2 to win, or do you kick it to tie and maybe overtime?
I say they're going to kick it. Zizzers have blocked 1. They're going to come again. Snap back. Kicks up. Oh, it went over. It went through. We got a 28-28 ball game with 1:57 to go. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crust, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. Because you'd do anything for your kids. And that's why it's important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I will help make it easy and affordable to protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
Iron Brand Realty, now serving Arkansas and Missouri, has agents for all real estate transactions. Whether you're looking to buy or sell residential, commercial, or farmland, Iron Brand Realty has an agent that can help. Iron Brand Realty is conveniently located at 804 Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains. Stop in and see us or call 417-372-8076. Iron Brand Realty is proud to support Zizzer Athletics. Once a Zizzer, always a Zizzer.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
All night, back here with Harlan Hudson. We got a tie ball game with 1:57 to go. And the Zizzers set to receive the kickoff.
Let's break one here.
Jones going to get another. Oh, he's not going to get an opportunity. It's picked up by Jones. Jones across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Jones doesn't want to go down. Finally does at the 33. Zizzers have it 1st and 10. Offense needs 67 yards to win this ball game.
Well, we may not need that much. If we can get the ball down to around the 20-yard line, Larson can kick the ball that far.
Yeah, that's true.
So a field goal may be the more realistic option. Now the question is, how is Poplar Bluff going to play this?
Well, we're going to find out because we got 1:50 to go. Jones in the backfield. He's going to roll left. He's going to throw an out pattern, not close. Incomplete, stops the clock. That play took 4 seconds, and we get no yardage, but I think we got a flag on the – no, we don't. The referee was just running in there to throw a football to him. 2nd down and 10. The ball at the 33-yard line of the Zizzers. They've got to get some points on the board. They sure don't want to turn it over to Bluff because Bluff's had some opportunities to put some points on the board here in the second half. Jones in the shotgun. 3 receivers left. He looks that way. Throws a quick slant to Moore, who has it out to the 41-yard line. That's going to be short of the first down, but it is a pickup of 8. Brings up 3rd down and a very short 2 yards to go. Zizzers quickly to the line of scrimmage. 1:30 to go. I can't trust the scoreboard because it says they still have 2 timeouts. We have 1. Jones, bad snap. But he picks up the first down and more as he gets across the 45 to the 47-yard line. And Coach Joel Wyatt says, get up there quickly. I think he's going to ask for a spike. Clock stopped at 1:14. The ball at the 48-yard line of the Zizzers. Jones looking quickly to the right side. Snap back. Quick throw to the sideline. Crosses the 50-yard line. And Coach Wyatt's wanting to know, why did you not step out of bounds? That's what he's asking Miller.
Yeah, he was right by the boundary and cut it upfield inside.
Clock at 50 seconds and kick ticking away. Coach Wyatt signals into play. Jones and Wilson in the backfield. Motion across the formation. Bad snap. Throw in the perimeter.
Get out. He did.
They got him out of bounds. It's a pickup all the way down to the 44-yard line. He got out of bounds. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 2. And we got 34 seconds to go, Harlan. This is getting tight.
Man, I'm telling you. I know it's tight, and I know you don't want to do anything stupid, but I was so tempted right here to run a play-action pass and see if he could get Jacob Moore open the same way you did earlier.
On the touchdown.
On that
crossing pattern.
The crossing where he was so open down here on the left side.
Guess where he's lined up?
Good spot.
Yep. 3rd down and 2. Jones under center. Turns, fakes. Drops the throw. Pressure comes. Down the middle he throws it. Intended for Moore, incomplete, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 2 with 27 seconds to go in the ball game. I don't want to say this is the play of the game, but it's pretty close. 4th and 2 from the 20 or from the 44. You pick up the first down. You get a couple more chances. You don't pick it up. Mules get a couple of chances. 4th and 2. Jones in the gun. Snap back. Drops the ball. Picks it up. Runs across. Jones has the first down and more as he's at the 36. Make it the 38. First and 10, clock stopped, 22 seconds to go. Zizzers quickly come to the line of scrimmage. Officials start the clock. Jones looks things over. Snap back. Looks left. Looks right. Down the sideline. Ball's intended for. Intercepted. Intercepted by the Mules at the 10-yard line. So the Mules will have the ball with 9 seconds. Harlan, we're going OT.
I'm kind of surprised they decided to throw the ball. Not surprised they threw the ball, but surprised they went with the type of pass play they did, because we've had situations where we've got people open underneath.
Yeah, the crossing route.
Right.
Mules have the football with 9 seconds to go. It's been a while since I've had a overtime. I don't know what the rules are. I know this: the Mules are gonna play with 10. Well, they finally get their 11th guy out there. Snap back, take a knee. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio. KKDY 102.5.
Dedication, hard work, perfection, putting in the extra effort. All things that make a great football team. It also makes for a great roofing company, KT Roofing. Kevin Tyler, a proud Zizzer, and his crews will make sure the job is done right every time. They do all types of roofs, from shingles to metal, flat roofs, siding, and they do gutters too, all with the longest labor warranty in the area. Zizzer alumni, you get a 5% discount. For all your roofing needs, call KT Roofing, 256-3016.
Stuart Morrison Ready Mix has been serving the Ozarks for over 3 decades. Think about that. And takes great pride in producing quality concrete, offering competitive prices. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix is ready to help you with all your residential, commercial, or agriculture concrete and rock needs. Give them a call today, 256-8171. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix, where you get concrete results every time.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hudson. We're going to overtime. Both teams on the sideline getting their instructions. The referees trying to get the captains gathered together so we can have the coin toss and see what goes from there.
Well, you'll have the opportunity to have the ball first or second. And you certainly will ask Josh Allen. You want to have the ball second.
I think so. Officials getting the captains together. They're all pointing down toward the east end. See who gets the ball first. Because don't they both get an opportunity?
You'll both get a chance, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of whoever wins the coin toss, you got the opportunity to go either first or second.
Oh, yeah.
You certainly want to go second.
Yeah. You want to play defense first. That way you know what you got to do if you get the ball the second time.
Exactly, because if the team that goes first kicks a field goal, then that gives you some different options as to how you want to approach it. You want to play for a tie and another overtime if you get in trouble with a kick, or maybe you can punch that thing in the end zone and just bring it to an end.
So the captains go to the middle of the field for the coin toss. And we'll see what we do from here. We're going to have a little extra time tonight. So much for getting done before 10.
Yep.
The chain crews over here on the sideline, they don't know what to do either.
So West Plains evidently will go first. Yep.
West Plains will have the ball first. Let's see what we do from here. The official is explaining to Coach Wyatt.
And I think, I'm not positive, but I think that both teams will play at the same end, go the same way.
Yeah. And I think that, don't they put it on the 25?
Either 20 or 25, I thought. Yep, 25-yard line.
25-yard line. Zizzers have the ball first at the 25. First and 10, West Plains. And you got to think score touchdowns.
Now, on the other hand, Bluff's kicking game has not been very impressive tonight. So, a field goal may not be, if that's all you got.
May not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Zizzers have it first and 10 from the 25-yard line. The Mules come out on the field. Zizzers have the ball at the 25. It's overtime. You still can pick up first downs. You can also turn the ball over. You can score touchdowns. Zizzers in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Stauffer, inside handoff to Miller. Or Wilson, Miller. Or Wilson down to the 19. That's a pickup of 6. Brings up second down and 4 from the 19-yard line.
It puts so much more pressure, though, in the way this overtime format is. If you have the ball first and you get the ball in the end zone and score a touchdown, it puts an immense amount of pressure on the opponent when they have the ball.
Yeah, well, and puts pressure on your defense because you know they're going to have four chances every opportunity. Second down and 4 from the 19. Wilson with Jones. Snap back. Jones says, I'll take this one up the middle. I'll take it inside the 10. I'll take it inside the 5. I'll take it down to the 4, where it's first and goal for the West Plains Zizzers, and we got a mule down. And let's see if he gets up on his own or they're asking for help. We'll be back in 1 minute. Oh, he's up on his own. We'll just keep it right here. He's not happy, but he's going to the sideline on his own. But the official stopped the game, and now they're saying, come back to the field. Come back to the field.
Well, if they stop the game for him, he has to come out.
Well, he's got to come out, but he's still on the field, and the training staff has stopped him halfway out there. He's standing at the hash mark in front of the Bluff bench with the training staff.
At the 4-yard line, first down and goal to go.
First and goal to go, and you got number 9 and you got number 3 in the backfield. I don't think anybody else will see the ball. That's my guess. First and goal from the 4. Wilson back there with Jones. High into the right side. Snap. Oh, my God, he dropped it. Oh, bad snap, low snap, whatever. The ball hit the ground. Now it's second and goal from the 5-yard line as Jones is able to get on it and get to the 5, so it's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal from the 5.
Well, that was a wasted play, but it was nearly disaster.
Yeah.
Now West Plains is going to, I wouldn't be surprised to see us go under center here and run something like out of the high formation because they're putting Luke Cropper, junior fullback, in the ball game, so we'll get a timeout.
Zizzers take time. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry, here for every Ozark athlete with a team of 7 expert providers on call 24/7. When injuries happen, we're ready to get you back in the game. Trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pyatt, and I'm proud to be the Zizzers team physician. As a parent, I know how important it is to feel confident in your child's safety. That's why we're out there watching every play, every move to ensure your loved one is safe on the field. Your athlete's health is our top priority.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hutchinson. While we were gone, we ran a play up the middle that got minus a yard. So it's now third and goal from the 7, and the Zizzers have the ball at the 7-yard line. Third and goal to go for West Plains. Need to put points on the board some way, Harlan.
Got to get something. You can't come out of this with nothing.
You can't come out of this 0. That gives a definite advantage to the Mules. Mules are going to bring some pressure. Inside handoff, they fake. Jones throws it over the middle. Moore makes the catch. Moore in the end zone has the touchdown, and the Zizzers take the lead by a score of 34-28. Nice throw and catch, Moore from 7 yards out, and Jones put it on the money. Larson with the extra point. Larson, snap, picked up, good from here it is. We'll be back in a minute on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Hi, this is Anna. It's our fall savings event going on now through October 15th. Huge savings like 20% off on all furniture, sofas, recliners, love seats, TV stands, and bedroom sets. The savings continue with up to $400 off Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Hurry in and save in West Plains or Mountain Grove stores, or go online at HawkinsHomeAndLawn.com.
Hawkins Home and Lawn. Best brands, best service since 67.
It's time to get tough with Coyote tractors. Hi, this is Reese. Now is the time to check out the DK Series 40 to 58 horsepower, industry-leading 6-year unlimited hour powertrain warranty Coyote tractors. Now through October 31st, get 0% financing up to 84 months, or up to $5,200 cash back, or a free loader. Stop in and see my parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lynch Equipment in West Plains. Coyote, we dig dirt.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
All night back here. The ball thrown toward the end zone. Caught by the Mules down at the 4-yard line. So the Mules, Edmondson was able to escape the pressure, Harlan. Threw the ball right at the sideline. The catch is made by the wide receiver, and it's first and goal from the 4.
Well, we knew they were going to throw it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But there are certain spots, certain areas where they throw the ball a lot, and that's one of them right there in that corner down by the pylon. It's going to be first and goal from the 5-yard line.
First and goal from the 5. Mules have the football. 3 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Zizzers line up man-to-man coverage. They're going to bring some heat up the middle. Here comes the 2 linebackers. Edmondson throws it out there in the flat, and he caught it on the ground.
Thank you.
And he lost 4 yards, so it's back to the 9-yard line as the receiver went down on the ground to catch the ball. And unfortunately, fortunately, that is a loss of 5 yards and brings up second and goal from the 9.
He would have been far better served to let the ball fall to the ground.
Yeah. But now it sets up a second and goal from the 9. Here they send number 10 out to the right side. That's the one they were going to throw to. They're going to try to get it to Clifford. Edmondson takes back. He looks left, throws it into the corner. Out of bounds. No good. It'll be third and goal from the 9-yard line as the wide receiver was out of bounds, and the catch is no good. And the Zither defense has 2 more plays, really, because, it's third down. Then they're going to go for it on 4th. Field goal does them no good.
2 more stops is all you need.
Referee's looking at his watch.
My gosh, how long do they have to run a play?
As long as they want, Harlan. As long as they want.
Grief.
He's looking at his watch.
If this is not a delay game, nothing is.
Snap back. Edmondson rolls right. Pressure comes. Throws it into the corner. Knocked away by Judd. Judd knocks it away.
I'll tell you what, Aiden Judd has made a couple of really big plays here late in the ball game.
4th and 9. 4th and goal from the 9. And I'm putting my clock out here on this one. Let's see how long this play clock takes. Quarterback still at the bench. He's coming to the field. I don't think they're worried about the play clock. And the Mules take time. Harlan, we're going to take a 30-second break this time. We'll be back in 30 on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Want to make a lasting impression with your business? Elevate your brand with creative design and printing services from the Ozark Horse Trader. Business cards that leave a mark, exquisite business stationery that speaks class, envelopes that make a statement, invitations that captivate. Your choices are limitless. The Ozark Horse Trader's professional typesetting and design services will set you apart, and top-notch printing and finishing will bring your vision to life. The Ozark Horse Trader, your vision on print. In West Plains and at ozarkhorsetrader.com.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Well, Harlan, we've said this a couple times, but this may be the play of the ball game.
Well, to this point, it is. This is the biggest play of the game because if they don't get in the end zone, this ball game's over.
Yeah, 4th and goal for the 9. Mules have it at their own 9-yard line. Zizzer defense spread out across the field. Edmondson looks right, throws it to the corner. It's incomplete. The Zizzers win. The Zizzers win. And guess who was made the defensive play?
Jackson Taylor was one of them back there.
Along with Judd. Aiden Judd made the play. And the Zizzers mob each other in the corner of the end zone. The final score, West Plains 35, the Poplar Bluff Mules 28. We'll be back in 3 minutes here on the radio. KKDY 102.5.
Today more than ever, it's important to keep you and your family healthy. Be proactive and help prevent sickness from viruses by taking all natural supplements from JB's Health Mart. Wellness Formula has the necessary vitamins and supplements to help build a strong immune system. Wellness Formula has an all-in-one solution with zinc, vitamin C, D3, vitamin K, and more. Get it today at JB's Health Mart at 1504 Preacher Row Boulevard and discover the JB's difference.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzers. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
You deserve rock star images, and Patty Ingles Photography can make that happen. Patty Ingles' work has been nationally published in Senior Inspire Magazine, Shutter Magazine, Senior Year Magazine, as well as many accolades in the photography community. Your senior deserves the best, so book your senior session today with the best. Patty Ingles Photography. Find her work and book your session online now at pattyingles.com. And check out the Zizzer Zone for more images from Zizzer Sports.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hey, this is Maddie. If you are looking for comfort, durability, and protection to get you through your workday, Ariat brand workwear and boots are up for the job. We have a large variety of the best boots for any job. Lace up or pull on, we have you covered. Plus, Ariat shirts, jackets, vests, work pants, sweatshirts, and hoodies.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
All night back here with Harlan Hudson. And Harlan, what a ball game. Zizzers winning overtime, 35-28.
Best game we've had this year.
And it was. It was a well-played football game. Both teams punted, I think, twice. And the Zizzers got 2 turnovers. The Mules got 1. And the Zizzers win 38-20 or 35-28 in overtime. And what a play on that final play of the ball game with the Zizzers knocking the ball down, keeping the ball out of the end zone, and the Zizzers get the W. They'll be on the road next Saturday. Saturday. That's right. Next Saturday night at 6 o'clock, we'll be in Marshfield to take on the Marshfield Blue Jays in a Ozark Mountain Conference game, Week 8. Next week is Week 8.
But it's a big difference going into that game 4-3 as opposed to 3-4, and it very easily could have gone that way. But I tell you, both teams deserve a lot of credit. Both teams had a lot of kids playing both ways tonight, and we had, they had to be dead tired in that overtime, but we had kids step up and really make some plays. And Aiden Judd came up with some good plays late in the ball game, big plays late in the ball game. But just everybody really deserves a lot of credit, I think, for West Plains getting out this big win tonight.
Good win for the Zizzers tonight. They win the final score 35-28. For Harlan Hudson, I'm Paul Knight saying good night, everybody. We'll talk to you from Marshfield next Friday or next Saturday here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
West Plains